Welcome to AFK here on the Loading Ready Run Network, where everything is spoopy and dark and scary, and I look a little pale, and it's because I'm dying.
You're a ghost.
But in the end, we're all dying, and that's the inevitable creep of death that comes for us all.
Yeah, every second that you are alive, you are closer to not.
Also, it's Serge's birthday!
Yay!
So, speaking of dying and getting older.
Yeah. One more foot in the grave, everyone.
That's a significant fence post on the journey to your death.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the compromise? Birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Birthday. Happy birthday.
Do you have any words of wisdom at this age?
This undefined age that
Yeah.
you
At
have
this
become.
undefined. I'm not too worried about that. I'm 34. If anybody was curious.
Turning 29 once again.
I'm turning 21 for the 13th time.
Shout out to May.
Yeah.
My old roommate.
Don't yuck someone else's yum.
That's a good one. I like it. There you go.
I dig it.
Took me 34 years to learn
That
that
grave?
one.
Now, why are things so spooky? It's because we are playing a spooky game. We're bringing back Mysterium here on AFK because it is a favorite. And we also have an expansion that we're going to be rocking in our second game. We're going to start with the base rules and whatnot on this first one, but in the second game, it adds a little bit of a twist.
Ooh.
And everything gets a little bit more metaphorical, and we all love our metaphors here.
Yeah.
On in Loading Ready Run. But a reminder before we get into the rules and all that kind of jazz, because we've got a couple of new folks playing, and maybe you haven't seen us play this game before.
I'm new.
Yeah.
In fact, I think everybody except you is new, Ben.
Oh yeah, I got a brand new host of Psychic Investigators.
Yeah, you're the
That's what they
master.
call us.
This stream is brought to you by the amazing folks over at wormwoodgaming.com. If you live in the U.S. and you want to get one of their amazing products, you can use code LRR for free shipping. And everywhere else in the world, you can use code LRR for LRR World for $10 off shipping. That's Wormwood Gaming, Slaps Table, the bones of bones and the skins of skins.
You can
Ian's not here, and Adam's not here to fill in for Ian. So,
Yes, this is
you
like
can
the-
do whatever you want.
Right.
Skinny bones.
Skin and bones, bones and skins.
things that we legitimately paid for voluntarily.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that speaks highly to their products. I bought them myself, right?
Yeah, they're quite nice.
I bought it as a gift before.
Oh, there you go. And also a reminder that everything we do here is brought to you by you over at our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You're the reason we're able to do all kinds of things like this.
Like birthdays.
Like birthdays and bring... You control the
Yeah.
flow of time.
Yeah.
And if you could be a little bit more generous and maybe give us... I'd like more than 24 hours in a day. I think that'd be
Holy
a little
moly.
bit useful for everyone. Maybe a designated nap time. That time to slow us down. So if there's any Dios in the audience and you've got that Zawurdo,
That's
please activate it now.
That'll be our next milestone.
Yeah. 25 hours in a day.
Sir, I think your mic is just rubbing on your.
Oh yeah, it's flipped around.
How
how it
dare
is.
you?
But yes, we are playing Mysterium, which is a very, very cool game. If you have played Dixit, you might be familiar with just some of the concepts of this, because this is a game where I will be playing a ghost. Someone has wrongfully murdered me and taken me away from the world, and that's bad. And we need to figure out who done diddly did it. And I brought in these 3 magical psychic investigators that are going to basically find out who the killer was, maybe, because this is a cooperative game, and we win as a team or we lose as a team, because if we don't figure out who it is, my murder goes unsolved, and that's all. Yeah.
That'd
So,
just be rude.
yeah,
And
exactly.
then you turn into an angry and vengeful ghost.
Yeah,
And you do things to irritate us.
exactly.
no.
I'll haunt the crap out of you.
Oh no. I want to be haunted.
So the game is played over a series of 7 turns. Basically what's going to happen is I have these cards that have cool little drawings on them. They have all kinds of, they're just textless cards that have different kinds of images. The top down might actually show some of them off a little bit better. But you can see, oof, that's a lovely lighting there. Man, the lighting
you
for
go.
this. I made it spooky but not efficient. But yeah, you can see there's different kinds of drawings and whatnot on them. And each turn, I'm going to be handing out one of these cards from a hand of 7 that I have to our paranormal investigators. And they're going to have to take a look at the card and then look at what is on whatever step they're on. So there's 3 steps. There's first finding the culprit, the suspect. Secondly, there is finding the location that everything takes place, and then finally the weapon that was used to murder me. So each turn, I'm going to hand them out a card. They look at it, and let's say we're starting at the suspects, because that's where you do start.
Yeah.
They're then going to get 2 minutes to look at these cards and discuss among themselves what they think their card corresponds to on there. Now, each one of these players is going to have their own suspect, location, and murder weapon. And then at the end of the game, if they do make it to it, I'm going to be placing out 3 cards, and they're going to have to see which one is the correct one. They're going to have to all work together, but I'll explain that in just a second here. So after I hand them out the card, they place their thing. During this stage, once they've also decided where they think the card corresponds to, they also have these neat clairvoyancy tokens. There are 3 X's, which are, I think, your wrong tokens, basically, and there's 3 checkmark ones, which are, I think, your correct ones. So after you've placed your clairvoyancy token on or your orb on one of them, that's your player token, you then also get to place up to, in this case, 2, because there's only 3 players, a guess token. And so let's say hypothetically, Kathleen placed hers on one of she guessed that guy right there, yeah. Then Matt and Serge can either put a X or a check mark to say, I think that's right, or I think that's wrong. And then at the end, once the time is up and I show you guys what is, if you got it right or wrong, if Kathleen got it right, let's say, Kathleen would advance and give me back the cards that I'd given her, and she'd advance now to trying to find out what the location is. And also, because Serge correctly was like, I think you're correct, Serge gets a clairvoyancy point. The clairvoyancy points are the main sort of focus of the game, because at the end of the game, once we've finally gotten all the things, if they have gotten all these things, because you only get 7 turns to get there, and if everybody doesn't get there, it's over, game over. At the end, based on how many clairvoyance points you've accrued, that shows how many cards you're allowed to see, because at the end I give 3 cards, and you get to see each one revealed based on how many cards you got. So for example, 1 through 7, you get to see 1 card flipped over. 7 through 10, you get to see 3 cards, and anything past 10, you get to see all 3 of the cards revealed. So it's a little bit convoluted at the explanation, but honestly, the main part of the game is quite simple. It's just me handing out cards, them taking guesses, so on and so forth. One thing worth noting is you guys want to spend your clairvoyancy tokens as liberally as possible, because once it gets to the 4th turn, you actually get refunded all of them. Regardless of if you're correct or wrong, I'm still going to be taking them away.
Okay.
But at the 4th turn, you get them back. So you want to use them liberally. You want to try and accrue as many clairvoyancy tokens as possible.
So is our score cumulative?
It's less of a score.
But like if I get 2 clairvoyancy points and then Matt gets 5,
We're all separate.
Everybody's
all
are separate.
separate.
Yeah, everybody gets to see different amounts, because at the end, when you're trying to find out who the ultimate killer is, it's based on a majority vote.
Oh.
Yes. So having the most information possible to see what cards I've laid down to help you identify which of the 3 scenarios are the correct ones. You want to try and get 3, because each one is going to correspond to a person, a place, and a thing.
We want everyone to get as many.
Yeah. So you want to it's a cooperative game. You want to help each other out, because you either win as a team or you lose as a team.
Let's do it.
I've got
And
2 questions.
you can discuss what you're going to guess too, right?
Yeah.
Like you can help each other out with that aspect.
But there's a time limit.
2 minutes, by the
So
way.
Serge, you have 2 questions.
Question number 1, do we need another marker for this?
No, because Paul's going to actually keep track of them on the overlay.
Ooh.
He's going to have a lower third that's going to keep track of everybody's clairvoyancy points. So you get clairvoyancy points from your guesses. You also get, at the end, when you get to the top, however many turns there are left until the 7th turn, you actually get some bonus ones too. So you want to try and figure out, if you do it in 3 turns, you're going to get 4 extra clairvoyancy points, which is huge.
A lot.
That's a lot.
And now, question number 2, 1 person died, which is you.
Yes.
Are you freaking Rasputin? You're like, so one person brought you into a room and hung you, and another person stabbed you, another person shot you.
So I'm alluding to what I can be,
okay.
and you guys all have your own sort of hunches, and I'm helping you
Sure.
follow those hunches. But in the end, I'm going to help you determine who the ultimate bad guy was.
Like, Look, being a psychic investigator, it's not a perfect system.
Okay. So we're like, I've seen a vision.
Maybe
it's
you're
perfect.
seeing other crimes that happened also at the same time.
Yeah.
The world is an infinite well of possibilities,
Oh,
Serge.
wow. All right.
And the psychic veil is it's like more like cheesecloth. You can't see through it very well.
Don't make me slip into Molander here.
There's-
I can.
there's- There's just a lot of crap down in that well, and you're bound to pick up some garbage while you're looking. Just-
Paul, for your sake, Matt and Serge are switched in colors there. One last thing to bring up. You might notice that I have these fancy crows up here at the top of my thing. They actually serve a purpose
You're not
in the game.
goth?
They're not just fancy and goth, yeah. So as I said, I have 7 cards in my hand. Whenever I give you guys a card, I replace and draw back up to 7. However, if at any point I'm like, wow, I have a trash hand and I have no way to metaphor my ass out of this, I can expend one of these crows, discard as many cards as I would like, and draw back up to 7.
Do you have to cacaw?
I have to caca, according to the fine folks at Shut Up and Sit Down.
Good.
Good.
Otherwise I
They
could
said
slip.
it's in their house, but I mean,
No,
they also
I-
know board games.
Yeah.
So.
I approve.
We've gone to a con with them, so we like to keep that relationship. So I'll adhere to their board game rules. So yeah, without further ado, I think we should begin. But there's one last thing, guys. I'm dead, and when I'm dead, I won't be able to talk at all for the rest of the game.
Oh.
So to communicate with you, 1 knock
Ooh.
will be yes,
Okay.
and 2 knocks will be no. So it's up to you to kind of keep the flow of the thing going, but I will do my best without speaking to help and guide you through this journey.
Goodbye. Oh no.
This is really hard with the... Cam was supposed to also be on this, so it's like he's here and...
In face spirit.
Now, let us begin.
There's been a murder. Ooh.
Will I receive a vision?
Somebody in chat said it was way more fun if we roleplay our investigators. So hello and welcome to me doing this voice for too long.
Oh no. All right. Oh, I think I'm getting a vision. I can feel the spirits try and communicate to me. In my vision, I see keys.
Hold on, time out.
We all
We
get
do it at the same time. There's a 2-minute timer.
Damn, I don't see anything. Shh.
Thank you. Okay. I'm feeling.
Oh, namaste, ghosts.
Yes, namaste.
Okay. I see a vision of keys.
Oh.
So many keys. What do you see?
I see a dead Cinderella with a pumpkin and
Oh,
squirrels.
pumpkin shittles.
No, pumpkin shittles.
Interesting.
Yes, that's what those mice are doing to that pumpkin.
Kathleen, what do you see?
I see some jellyfish and some windmills. And some kid who's like grabbing some jellyfish arms and running towards it all Don Quixote style.
All right, so I'm going to go with the fact that there's keys on this and keys on that and assume that I'm supposed to follow the clue towards the keys.
I'm gonna
So you're gonna do this? Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that there's like orange on this card and this lady's got orange hair, so that's where I'm going.
Interesting.
And like lots of round stuff, like cans and
Okay.
ladles and all of those
Okay.
things.
She was a possible suspect for me, but I think the youth of Cinderella
Yeah.
goes well with the young murderess we have in
Interesting.
front of her.
Could the jellyfish actually be the head of a bald man?
I mean, sure, why not? Like, I'm just guessing.
You can also
also-
put down your clairvoyancy
There's
yeah.
also the orange here to the orange in that drink.
if you doubt.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna doubt this one. I'm sorry.
I think
that's okay.
I looking trying to share the vision of Matt. I also agree with that one. I don't know. You know what? I think Kathleen or Lorna or whatever your name is. I think I'm gonna trust their instincts because like as another one psychic to another, I trust your instincts.
Yeah.
I agree with the key. I think you have the key of success in front of you.
Yeah, I'm digging your key idea. I think that's like very like that's about as straightforward as you can get.
Yeah.
I see keys in both places.
All right.
Hey, that was almost exactly 2 minutes. Great job
Wow.
improving, team.
All right. So the ghost is gesturing to me. Ooh, the spirit. Spirit, am I correct with the keys? That's good. Whoa, I did it. Okay, so I advance. Okay, and Kathleen and Matt were both correct with their vote thingy
So we could give these points to Ben.
to the ghost.
Just hold them up.
There you go,
And you
Ghost.
get one each. Excellent, excellent. I'm a good psychic.
Yeah. And I think you just take this, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Less opportunities for us now to
that's
choose
okay.
different things.
Matt, the ghost is gesturing to you.
Oh, I feel so special.
No!
Oh, wrong.
Special in a bad way.
Okay, so my vote was incorrect. I believed in Matt, and I get no vote. Okay, and then Kathleen.
Yeah.
No! Interesting.
But I do get one clairvoyance point for nay-naying that.
Oh, right.
And these both return to
Yeah.
the phantasm in front of us.
Okay, so we watched Matt Nene. Good to know.
I think, no, we keep these.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the ghost can build up the clues.
Yeah, Matt should have 2, not 28 points.
Oh, can I have 28 though? Please.
All right. Should we have a moment to discuss, or do you think the ghost will be coming down? And we should keep our old clues there. I think that was interesting.
I want to guess them now that she has failed. I think possibly for you, since you have the orange there is orange here as well. Although there's the bald man as well.
Serge, you can return your clue if you haven't. Because you
You
already
can
got
discard
yours.
it.
I did. I've already passed it to the graveyard. Ooh, I'm getting another vision from the ghost. I feel it. Spirit, what are you trying to communicate? I know. Yeah, we just need to wait for Matt to whip now, and then Matt could also nay.
I have to whip up a vision.
I'm held in suspense as this vision. It's like
Ooh.
call waiting, but for psychics.
Here's the whip. I'll have to see what it is in a moment.
if it's actually okay.
Maybe this vision will improve my psychic powers.
All right.
Okay.
I see a vision of trees with a melting moon.
I see a moon as well, but it is made of yarn. And I have another rodent.
I've got a cat, and I've got some freaky poppies with eyeballs in them. And he's reading a glowing book.
All right, this one's a little bit tougher.
I think I am going to choose the scullery maid, the cream woman, the cheese lady, because mice love cheese. There's yellow and also woman and also, yes, I feel it.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess, so like these are flowers. There's flowers there. There's also this cat reading a book. There's also some written stuff down there. Like there's a diary. That could be a thing. But also, this has got a lot of orange in it, so maybe it is just orange.
And a top hat and monocle. And he seems like a man that would enjoy that.
Oh, I didn't even think to consider the imagery. Good
All
call.
right. The only thing I'm going with here is this picture has the moon in it, and my card has the moon in it. The other thing we could do is there's wood and wood.
There's also violet highlights in here which match the sky. That is just at a glance from
Yeah.
my visions.
What do you think, fellow psychics? There's trees and trees.
Well, like this is an outdoor scene. That's an outdoor scene. Everything else is indoors.
I'm leaning towards those, but it is your decision in the end.
What do you think is a bigger deal, trees or moon?
I think the color. I think the color matching actually.
Yeah.
I will be swayed by my fellow psychics.
And oh,
Can
yes.
I bet against you though, just in case?
What? But I went with you.
I know. I don't think I'm very good at this game. The spirit of the earth is not speaking to me. I need to go camping or something.
I'm going to vote really quickly here. Okay.
Oh, nice.
The ghost has told us we're out of time.
That was
I didn't
the
know there was a
spooky
sound
ghost
effect.
timer.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, the spirit is talking to me. Spirit, tell me, did my fellow psychics lead me astray? You sent me a vision of purple. I also went with purple. One knock is good. Oh! Hey!
Yay,
We
surge!
did it.
Psychic high 10. Okay, so you voted against me, though.
Yeah, because I didn't believe in myself. Whoops.
That's going to lose. I voted for you. It was my suggestion.
Wow.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Who knew the clue was just a color? It was just the color purple. All right.
Yes. A spirit, vision, perhaps, for me. I'm feeling one.
No!
Turns out I'm very bad at this job.
Oh no.
So that is wrong.
Okay, I have never once guessed appropriately with my colleagues because I've always been optimistic. I always said yes, and I've been proven wrong every time.
Oh, your turn now.
Yeah.
It's one.
Ah!
All right, I wonder if the clue was supposed to be the orange for the shape of the head.
Yes.
So,
So the ghost.
Matt.
Serge did get one clairvoyance point for pointing out that it is incorrect.
Oh, yay, I'm on the map.
Yeah.
Paul, you were trying to say something?
No, I was just saying that it turns out that you need to follow your fellow psychics' advice, but then bet against them. That seems to be the trick.
So in my vision, Old Man Keys here entered the lock room of time, but I don't know how Ben died.
You can get rid of your...
Spirit, give me a vision.
Oh, this one's for me.
Oh.
Oh, thank you, Mother Gaia. Mother Gaia has not been on a winning streak, but I believe this will turn our fortunes around.
Yeah.
Don't look. Don't look yet. The ghost is reaching out to me with the murder weapon. I can feel it. It seems like something a person could put in their hand and kill a person with. And remember, all the clues are additive.
I feel like our compass is having a bit of difficulty with me. Figuring out what to add that will not put me on the wrong track.
Do you think it's the Wi-Fi? Have you turned the Wi-Fi off on your phone? That might help you with your vision.
Oh, I do have an airplane mode, yeah.
Another vision? What a swell poltergeist you are.
All right. So I have a vision of a dog. A dog killed him. That can't be right, though. I love dogs.
Wow, more flowers.
More
very
flowers.
I have a vision in white, which means that the person who has done the murder possibly is white.
Oh my God, you've got
That really narrows it down.
Yeah.
I think that's your dude. Like that's his big white head. And like I keep getting these outdoorsy things, so I think it's like flower girl for me.
Yes, I do see a shoe prominently here and a shoe prominently with that man, so I think I'm going to choose that man.
Okay, so the other things I have here, I have chemicals and I have dogs. I think the dogs are a red herring.
Okay.
But maybe the chemicals, maybe they injected them with some type of chemical poison.
That like so far choosing very obvious things has worked super well for us, so I think we should do that.
All right, I'm going to go with Old Man Keys poisoned him in the bedroom.
I support your decision and bet against it. Also, as well, with the Madame to
I
my
think
left.
both of you are cursed to failure over and over.
I believe in Matt.
And Matt, not me?
You will get all of your tokens back.
Oh,
next
can I
turn.
just? Oh, well, in that case, I also believe in myself.
No, you can't
you
vote for
can't.
yourself. You
Then
believe in me.
I believe in you, though.
Thank you, Kathleen. Your belief in me as a fellow psychic who has never once been wrong is
That's true.
Yeah,
You've got an
actually.
impressive track record. Who am I to tell you how to live your life? I can't even puzzle my way out of level 1 here on the stream. I'm just like, hello? I'm not getting any reception.
Ghost.
Ghost, look, could you like write it down? Conjure a paper and pen.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have a 50. Both of you have a 50-50 chance here. Oh, the ghost. The ghost is ready. Ghost, speak to us. Have we interpreted your clues correctly? Ghost, were you in fact killed by the syringe of dog poison? 1 is good. Oh,
Wow.
we got the
Oh,
hat trick.
The no scope.
Yeah, the Ghostbuster hat trick here.
Okay, well, I did not get...
I suppose it diminishes your psychic ability if you lacked surprised. But
Wait,
I'm so
sorry,
excited.
I started spinning like, yes, Ghost. That's as I thought. I wasn't surprised in any way.
Kathleen has received an additional boon for supporting
Yeah, hell yeah.
the choice of our friend here.
So I got there on the 4th turn, so I get an additional 4 points. 4 spirit points. 3?
Third turn.
You get 4
End of it.
points because you're on the 3rd turn.
Oh, I get 4 points because I'm the 3rd turn.
Amazing.
Thank you, Ghost, for communicating that to me telepathically.
Oh, we have to clear these two.
Oh, we have done that yet.
Yeah, we haven't done this yet.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
we
now we gotta
haven't.
resolve our loser turns.
I'm assuming I got it wrong.
All right.
Hey!
Matt!
Yes.
Yeah, I believed in you. Suck it.
I just should have guessed a white person.
The whole time, that was
Yeah.
the clue. Okay.
Kathleen gets an additional boon for guessing, well, supporting my guess anyway. So I have a man with a mustache, and I can get rid of the...
Well, look at your other 3 clues. What pointed
Oh,
to the
I'm
mustache
gonna
then?
win. Mathematically, I've got no other
I
options
don't really see
because I've guessed the other 2.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, ghosts.
Lay it on
Right.
me. All
Oh,
right.
but neither of you believed in me.
Well,
Lol.
I literally had no other positive ones left.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh, we can turn in these clues now. We don't need them.
All right, you should
Kathleen
examine.
learning how psychics work.
Okay, we should try and learn how the spirit of Ben communicates with us. Oh, the ghost! The ghost has more to say. I have been rewarded because I completed the Ghost Hunter trilogy. I've been rewarded all of my tokens again. Good news.
And
Ooh, I love tokens.
Because it's the 4th turn.
they've
Yeah.
been rewarded for not completing the trilogy. So Serge, now you can put the guesses. You can put the guesses on, and you can help the other 2. Is what you're doing now.
I can put the guesses on.
Like you can do the clairvoyance, but you're not getting any
Yeah,
cards
you
anymore
can
because you're
play
at
your
the end.
clairvoyance token.
Oh, I just get to hang out
Yeah.
And you can help the other
interpret
two.
things. Okay.
Well, you want to get more points.
You're our senpai.
Yes.
Guide us, senpai.
Now look, I know you two are nothing but like baby Ghostbusters. Just look up to Senpai over here, and I'll help you out.
Oh, thank you.
We
All
only
right.
deal with baby ghosts. Ooh, a vision? Will it be another white man? Thank you, ghost.
Now, this is slightly easier for us because Serge has already cleared out a bunch of the board.
Yeah.
Look at that. Choices reduced by 1. Easy mode. Oh, thank you. Namaste.
Now tell me, what visions do you see?
I see some chess pieces getting just effed up by some wind.
I see a floating house below a moon with
Oh.
spirits.
Now colors worked well last time. What do you think about bluey bluey?
I'm going bluey bluey.
Bluey, bluey. All
And
right.
bluey all over that bed.
This is so we've got some blue. We've got some checkerboard here. Is there any checkerboard anywhere around here?
I would like personally, I would play chess with a ghost in this room.
Yes. I'm also seeing a
Ah,
lot of
deep.
tan colors, so I would say this room with the tan or this room.
Yeah,
with
the
tan.
the stables are like kind of tan. I don't really see like.
The weird thing is, what's the focus point here?
Wait,
Like,
but hold on. There's a knight, and that's stables, horses. Holy crap! We did not consider the equine variable to this equation.
I know that ghosts and equestrians go together like oil and water. It's like that classic pairing.
I'm not excited to fight my enemy, the horse, but I will if I have to solve this murder.
Okay.
Go for it.
Follow your instincts.
I'm probably wrong.
They've never failed you,
I
and
think-
I'm totally going to vote with my heart about the chances that I think of you being correct.
Can we vote both yes and no on the same thing? No.
No.
Okay. I'm going to vote yes on horse.
Interesting.
Oh yes, on horse.
A vote for horse is a vote for. All right. Well, let's see how things go. The ghost of Ben. Pass your judgment. Do these fools interpret your meanings?
You mean assistants?
Yes, Spirit Ben. That's 1.
Ooh!
Yay!
The clue was blue.
Yeah, and I did it.
Sick.
I blew it.
All right, and Kathleen and I both voted along with you, so
Hell
we get
yeah.
1 point each.
We believed in you.
Oh, there. Yes, thank you. So I have a mustachioed man in a blue bed. I wonder what he did there.
Oh, right,
You
me.
killed a man.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Okay. The equestrian voted once.
Ah,
The clue was not horses. Well, luckily, I voted against you, so I get another point. I think that puts me to 7, which means I have now unlocked all of the cards.
I voted for you, so I don't get
I
it.
have you at 6.
Does that include the 1 more point I got there?
That, yeah, you scored 5.
Oh.
You had 1 point, and then you got 4, and then 1.
Okay.
Well, I got 2 this round, Paul.
yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh,
He
Yeah.
did.
sorry.
2 points for Surge.
So the horse is a liar.
Yeah, when you hear clip clop,
Me, 2,
it's a horse.
2.
You get to see 2 at the end.
Oh, at 7?
Now that you're past 5.
And I'm past 5. Oh, I have to pass 7. So being at 7 doesn't get me 3.
No, at 7 you get 3.
At 10 cards, you get 3.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm trying to do this without talking.
Oh, I got
There's 2
flipped.
sides to this that I just realized because I picked up. I was like, this suddenly becomes relevant. I
Oh,
went to
we're
look
looking at
it.
the wrong side.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were looking at the side that had 7.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
All right. I have unlocked 2 cards at 7.
Ooh.
Okay, the ghost. The ghost is trying to pass on visions.
Visions of a weapon. That's what I seek. You've gotten enough of horses. Yes, thank you.
Oh, the dots tell you how many players. What?
The dots on the edges here.
Oh, this says this is like 7. No, because that's like 7 and 8 then.
It's 6.
6. That's too many.
Whatever, we'll
There are
figure it
6
out.
players, so maybe flip it around.
Yeah, I think
I got the wrong side, so you're good, Surge.
I think Surge is at the
Yeah,
because
all right.
if you have more people, you have more chances to get clairvoyant points.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I've unlocked all 3 cards.
Oh my gosh, Surge, you truly are the master to our not doing very well. Thank you for this vision, Ghost. But seriously, we're not working together as a team.
And now we're on turn 5. Turn 5, you have 2 more chances.
Ah, bum.
3 more.
Aw, bum.
All right, let's do this. Some goldfish in a bowl and some musical notes. All right, piano room then. You were right, I was wrong.
Well, but what if the fish mean the pool?
Oh, I could see that.
I'm going.
These
You're gonna go with
clear
the TV?
skies.
No, I'm still going with the room where there's music.
Okay.
This is a
yes,
this is a
music.
very tenuous connection to outdoor, like sky
Yeah.
and sky.
I can see the music.
Ooh,
connection.
sky and sky.
Yeah, remember both of them are the clue to the same thing.
Remember, Kathleen, sky into sky, fish into fish.
Think of the tree.
All right, Matt, what do you got?
I have a lot of angry birds
Okay.
and a castle. I don't really see much other than color. There is a blue backdrop to this rope, so perhaps I wish of rope, and I dream of rope.
That would be pretty cool. There's
Based on the
also
color?
like this black poker that would fit with everything else that's dark colored on this card, but like that's kind of like weak.
So
I don't
owls
see
go
any
whoo. Pan, no. Ho.
Ho.
Owls go who. That's a ho.
That's a stretch.
That's a stretch.
That's the stretch?
But like this could be an agricultural scene. There's a scarecrow here. That's a
No,
tool of industry.
Let's just go with the colors here.
Yeah.
I believe that both of my friends are correct.
Yeah, I also believe in Matt.
And I believe in you, Kathleen.
All right, let's roll.
Ghost of Matt, pass your judgment upon us.
Tell
I
us
know
if
we're
we're
both
wrong
ginger,
again.
but
Ghost of Ben, tell us if we're wrong again. Oh, me.
clip.
No!
Wow.
It's supposed to be the pool.
I guess.
Sky for sky, fish for fish. That's what my vision told me.
Well, I didn't listen to you. And
Okay.
look where it's gotten me.
So we both voted with you, and we both get no points.
Yes.
Matt voted for the
Oh,
rope.
for me. That's a clip.
Yay!
All right. All
Wait, no, we
right.
need to stop applauding. We're psychics, as we thought. Okay,
As
so
we
both.
thought.
So Kathleen and I both get vision points,
Yeah.
And then Matt got there on turn 5, which means he gets 2 more points because there's 2 rounds remaining.
Yes, yes.
So Matt goes up to 5.
I have a bald mustachioed man in a bed with a rope. What was he doing with that rope in that bed?
Killing a man.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
I implied it. You made it text.
I tried to be like, not a sex thing.
Whoops. A little oopsie doodle here on the Loading Ready Run Stream Network.
All right.
All right. Ghosty. I'm not toasty, but please help me.
So, Ghost, we're going to need you to dumb it down a bit here.
Yeah. I'm bad at this game.
It's a team effort.
But some of us are trying harder than others. Oh, it's just me. Oh,
Tell us your vision.
oh, it's Cthulhu and a key. That's some.
It is
Tentacles.
an aquatic creature.
Oh, yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
probably here.
Sky to sky, fish to fish.
Yes.
Yes.
That is what we wish.
I have to vote no because that's the only option I have, but I'm hedging my bets.
Okay.
The Ghost of Ben, tell us, have we interpreted the signs?
Yes. Is it a yes?
One is good.
Yay!
Hey! As we thought. All right, Matt gets a point.
And Kathleen gets the pool.
Oh, this is shaping up to be a very fancy murder. Look, it's like a rich girl with some flowers and jewelry and like in a pool. Oh my goodness.
It's the last turn.
It's the kind of murder that happens like in the pre-title sequence of a TV show,
Yeah.
and like that's the whole season is going to be explaining why that murder happened.
Yeah. And
Kathleen,
Ooh.
mine you don't show on TV.
you must no-scope this or else we all lose.
Oh no.
All right, no pressure. No pressure.
Go for color.
Oh.
Go for color.
Caw-caw! The birds have been summoned.
That's right, Ghost. I need all the help I'm gonna get.
Now, I did not hear that ghost go caw. Oh, okay.
I felt the vision of a bird travel through me. I was compelled to echo the spirit bird. Also, I just love making that noise. It's one of my favorite noises to make.
Yeah.
Is Ben gonna cast Dig Through Time again to look through?
Yeah. Ben casts Wheel of Fortune.
Ben cast. Oh crap! Kathleen really wasn't kidding when she said she was bad. Oh, he's got a card for me.
Ooh.
Dear Ghost, seriously, let's do our best.
All right.
I believe in you, Kathleen.
What is the ghost trying to tell you?
He's got some gobbos in a bathtub. In a haunted forest. There is a pan. Okay, so
There is green, though.
okay, like here's the deal. This like implies water. This is some sort of bedpan that somebody's been clobbered
The
with.
gobos have pens on their heads.
Yeah, exactly. I feel
Oh, yes, the pan to pan.
like clearly there's no cushion here. The fork is weird. Maybe there's some sort of metal connection, but I don't feel that way. I believe in the power of my better psychics.
Yes, and I vote against you.
I also vote against you.
Yeah, vote for us to lose.
Because I have no other option and I've been encouraged to vote frequently.
All right.
Spirit of Ben, can we solve your murder?
Clip.
One is good. Yay! I mean, as we thought. Okay.
Yeah.
And now the end game truly begins.
All right.
So
These can...
So the girl lured them to the pool, and when they were swimming, murdered them with a frying pan.
Yeah, absolutely. Just clobbered their brains out.
Good.
Really got in there.
Just tied a frying pan to somebody and threw them in the pool.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Yes.
So now present your murder cases here. How do you want to do them? Is this communicate? I did person. So mimic what I did, please.
Okay. I'm feeling it.
Now, I believe the way this is going to work is he's got 3 cards. One will refer to the person, one will refer to the place, and one will refer to the item.
But we only see so many depending on our clairvoyant point.
I get to see all 3,
Yeah. Serge sees 3, Matt sees 2, I
2.
think.
and Kathleen sees 0.
No,
One.
1.
Oh, Kathleen always gets 1?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
At
she's at
0,
4.
you get 1.
Ah.
She's at 4 points, so she gets 1.
Worth noting, you won't know which is person, place, or thing because I have to shuffle.
Oh.
And we vote with our tokens.
I don't have any tokens left.
They will get them back.
Okay.
The other side of the token has numbers on it.
Yep.
And you put it in your little sack.
Oh.
So it's secret.
Oh my goodness, a secret vote.
Okay,
All right.
You want to put the numbers under each one.
So this would be 1, 2, and 3?
Yeah.
Okay. And you just put 1 inside?
This is, I think, a secret vote or something.
Yeah.
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 But we can argue
No.
that we put our ballot in the inside?
I believe at this point you cannot talk to each other. I believe at this point you are not working together anymore.
Oh.
I saw
Caca!
a
Caca!
murder of crows alighted.
Oh.
Oh no. The ghost is really considering their options here.
I'm not going
Right.
to say you can't talk. I'm just going to say you can't talk about useful things.
Yeah.
We can just keep cacawing.
So we've all got these
Hot
very
ice, as they say.
we've all got these very strong visions. Some of us got there quicker than others, but all of us truly are on to the lead of some crime. One of these criminals murdered our dear friend Ben, or Cam, or the birthday ghost. I'm not quite sure. There's a lot going on over here. But only one of us only one of these people is responsible for the death. Was it the young girl who bludgeoned a person to death in the pool? Was that person Ben? We're not sure. Okay. And so now
Yeah.
we look at these one at a time?
Yeah. So you flip
Oh.
the first one, and Kathleen makes her choice. Flip the second one, Matt makes his choice.
Oh.
Flip the third one, Serge makes his choice.
Now this is 1,
Yep.
2,
Yep.
3.
Oh, the reverse. What we had. What we
Yep.
were
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, which?
We
We
did.
went that way.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You tell us which one you
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
which one
So
you
one
think it is.
is Old Man of the Sea.
Old man of the key, please.
Oh, yes.
Old Man of the Key Party.
Okay, the spirit. I don't have my numbers back, so I can't vote right
So
now.
can I just flip up anyone? Right.
You have to flip up the one on the left.
So the one below number 3.
Hold on, let's make sure, Ben. This one or this one?
That one, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Oh,
And you must make your decision based on only that. Thank you.
No discussion. Follow your heart.
thank you. All right. 1, old man. 2, bald man. 3, white girl. All right. So this is some keys, some gold.
So
some
maybe
coins.
referring to any of the three parts of the. It might be the person, it might be the place, or it might be the tool.
Yeah, we don't know what that relates to.
Yeah. All right. I've got my guess. So
You put it in there and give it to Ben, and then
Yup. I'm just trying to obscure it from you so you
And
can't see what I'm picking.
This is 1, 2, 3.
No.
No,
1,
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
It starts with you, Serge.
It starts with 1.
All right. So now Kathleen's locked hers in, so we can flip the second.
It is mine now, and mine alone, as Serge gets a second flip after this. I have a marionette with egg.
Sounds like a delicious meal.
Yes. Long flowing hair, and also the sea and a shell and money. She, he. I think I know what one I am voting for. And the ghost shall take my ballot.
All right. Last one.
Purple Water Boat.
Oh, I've heard of that band.
The old Purple Water Boat.
Yeah, they're part of that King Giz scene from down in Melbourne.
Now, a question for you two. Did that final card...
You can't.
Oh,
you
no,
can't
no.
talk to each other.
Sorry, all right, I'll do it after. I just wanted to see if it changed their vote. Not if it did anything, but yeah.
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm listening to something. Are you talking to us? Oh, no? Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, just
Yeah.
to be absolutely certain. Okay.
1 is the one closest to you, Serge.
Okay. I have a vision.
2's in the middle no matter what, though. Isn't that reassuring?
Oh, Kathleen.
Yeah.
So then don't you just flip the middle part, the thing, to say who won, or? Okay.
There's going to be some theatrics here. Kathleen's
Okay.
vote.
Drama.
Was Kathleen right? Kathleen voted for 3.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
girl with the
So,
pot pan.
Girl in the pool with the frying pan.
Matt voted for 3.
Yeah.
Lano.
Girl with
And
the frying
Serge-
pan, not looking good.
Voted for 3.
Oh, we did it.
Well, maybe.
Apparently, you're all in agreement.
And now we're going to reveal the number here. And the murderer was...
3.
Yay!
We did it.
We did it! We found out who killed Ben.
We avenged Ben.
Well,
That was a
maybe.
close one. You almost didn't get that at all.
Holy moly.
I do have to say, however poor Ben died, it looked like it was at a real good party.
Yeah. So,
I got smashed with a frying pan in the pool. It was awful.
what made you
That's
think...
that's why your face got smashed, so we had to
Oh,
bury
why
you
did
with
I
a
vote?
cam burial mask.
Yeah.
That's-
Now what-
I'd love to find out your rationale for these last 3. So Kathleen only had 1. Why did you guess? You
Gold.
Guessed, you guessed because
Gold
of
and
the coin?
gold. Yeah.
Did you associate coin with that?
I did. I also associated because we used like
Water.
bathtub and stuff like that. So you're in the water.
Yeah.
So those are my go-to ones. Marionette was girl to girl.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
straight
yeah.
up on it. And ship was also water. Like I felt like the pool was a really big like thing that you could aim towards.
Sure. So it was interesting because I started thinking about these as 1-to-1. As
Mm-hmm.
soon as one went there, it excluded it. So I was like, oh, the coin to coin made sense, but the girl came out there. And I was like, uh-oh. Then what does that represent? I'm like, bathtub to bathtub?
Mm-hmm.
And then this one, I'm like, there's no ship. Like maybe purple to purple. And this side was actually more purple.
Yeah.
So I was like, purple to purple? Question mark?
So one thing worth noting that I think is actually the main thing is you aren't allowed to talk at all during
Oh.
the choosing phase.
Okay.
Because I think
whoops.
no, that's fine. It was just like I didn't realize it until I was like, oh, I don't think it'll have that much effect until Matt was like, 2 dudes and a girl, and I was like, well, you've definitely solidified like what answers I think are going out
Sure.
there. But it's like it's fine, like we didn't know, and that's how you learn to test it and stuff. But you did it. We saved the thing.
well,
We
no.
saved your life after you lost.
Well, you died.
I'm still dead.
We revenged you.
So we're gonna take a break here. That was finished in like 40 minutes. This is a nice quick game. Maybe we end up getting 3. We'll see. So don't go away, guys. When we come back, we're actually going to be adding in the new rule. Well, it's less of an added and more of a swap in of new rules with the expansion for Mysterium called Secrets and Lies.
Secrets.
Lies.
Don't go away, guys. More after this. Welcome back to AFK here on the Loading Ready Run Network. We're having a very spoopy game of Mysterium.
Oh, no.
No. In the last game, they were able to solve my murder. It was a girl with flowers in her hair by the pool, and she knocked me out with a frying pan, and I drowned to death.
She clobbered you one, but good. It was
Yeah.
terrible.
What was amazing, though, was because they solved the murder, I came back to life,
Yay!
Hey!
and then I died again.
Oh no!
So they're gonna have to solve my murder once more. However, I'm not too sure what the murder weapon, what they killed me with. But I do vaguely remember the circumstances or like the place or the story that was going on. And so today we're playing in the second game with the Secrets and Lies expansion, which on top of adding a bunch of new cards, which we actually used a couple of them last time, you can see at the top the murder weapon has instead been replaced with what are called stories.
Yep.
They are a lot more, I guess, vague than the actual objects, and I think it's going to add quite a level of difficulty to this game. I'm very,
good.
very curious of what's going to go on because it's like the objects are usually like, here's an object, here's the thing, right? But when you have cards like this, there's so much up to interpretation. So it's going to be interesting.
Speaking of interpretation,
Yeah.
what can we learn from last time?
Oh, that I'm not good at doing this. I will ignore any sign the spirit sends me and be like, meh, But what is this?
You're really good at murder weapons, which is great because we got rid of them.
That's true. Yeah, you diminished my pools. Like, you diminished the pool of weapons for which I could vote from, and then helped me. So.
So let's see what we learned. We learned that color was a big indicator. We learned that the ghost of Ben does not speak much in metaphor, but like there's water in the picture, there's a fish. Put it together, you dummy.
Yeah,
Which
but-
I would imagine what Ben's voice would
As-
sound like if Ben could speak from beyond the grave.
But
As
I
some
don't-
people in the chat are saying, the advantage of being stream friends, you've got Serge and Ben have that streamer connection.
Yeah, Ben and I can just finish each other's. Oh, he's dead.
What a tragedy. Yes, you do have that. You have a deep bond with that ghost.
High five from beyond the grave.
Yes, I got
So
high five my
sad.
ghost.
I almost hear a chuckle. On the wind.
What did it feel like being high-fived by a ghost?
Spook. It was really good, but really sad.
Yeah.
A metaphor.
Oh,
for
the
today's
ghost!
mind.
I feel a message coming from beyond the grave.
Oh, second time's a charm.
Ghost of Ben, speak to us. Who killed you? Oh, I can feel it. Oh, I can feel it. I can't quite put it into words yet because I need to wait for the ghost to make up its mind for all the other visions, but I can. The power courses through me.
Another vision passes on to Kathleen.
Oh, to me.
I wonder what it will hold. But will I get a vision? I, fancy blonde dude in a cravat, will I get a vision from the dead? The multi-dead. From multi-death.
The ghost is deep in the tank. Trying to come up with something, anything.
So what I think about the speculation about which planeswalkers are going to die in this set,
Oh, thank you,
I
Ben.
feel like bagpipesman.
Oh, okay, the ghost has opened up the room for discussion.
Oh,
Ooh.
I have an evil apple stabbed to death. With a
Whoa,
worm with glasses coming up to it.
I've got some poison stuff happening here, and some plates.
Yes.
I have the tower, and beneath the tower, a bird and a fish.
Oh,
Okay, so that guy looks like he goes hunting.
yes.
Interesting. So the hunter could be returning to their castle with some things here, or the Scotsman and a castle could be a thing. It could be a connection there.
Which Scotsman? There's multiple here.
They're all Scottish. Damn European settings.
Yeah.
Curses! I didn't realize the Eurocentric nature of the things we have here. Okay.
As for me, I'm seeing lots of red, and the only strong red I'm seeing is the blossoms next to this woman, the gardener.
Kathleen, what is the spirit communicating to you?
That there's some tiny plates and some yarn and some mushrooms and a big old dead beetle.
And I think those look like dead moose, perhaps?
I
Maybe
think
a hunter?
maybe they're trees.
I also went for the hunter here with the fish and the fowl.
I don't know. What has dainty plates?
Oh, the
Nothing.
closest thing to it is the watch,
Mm.
because it is a flat surface.
Brown. They're all brown color. All right, we have 30 seconds still. The red yarn. I mean, it could be the yarn. I mean, maybe Matt's guess is wrong there.
Maybe.
I don't know. Our cards are very abstract. I'm gonna go with the yarn. I'm gonna go with you. I think that that's the best way to play it.
I am going to vote against Surge.
Oh, I'm voting for Surge and against Matt.
I think Kathleen is right. I think Matt is wrong.
I think also that Kathleen is wrong because I think the red connection is the strongest. Oh,
The ghost is ready to speak to us. Oh, friend from the dead. Tell me, was I correct in thinking you were indicating a hunter? Curses, I was mistaken. Okay, so Matt was correct in voting against me. Kathleen was wrong in voting for me.
Oops.
The
But that
spirit of Ben has
means-
passed their judgment. My flawless streak comes tumbling down.
oh, for me? Oh, you shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have, though.
Haha, vindicated.
All right, so Kathleen and I both get a point for voting against Ben.
Okay.
Or for voting against Matt.
I'm
Yikes.
voting against Bat.
I know we're both ginger.
All right, now am I correct?
Is your yarn the right thing?
Oh, 0 for 3. Yikes.
0 for 3.
Okay, well,
Womp
Matt
womp.
gets a point for voting against Kathleen.
Yes.
And yeah, the shutout, the skunk. Murderers have a tough defense here.
I don't
A
really
thick-
know what else to put this with.
A thick web of lies.
All of ours are vaguely natural.
Okay. So what was I supposed to learn here? Oh, the ghost. The ghost has given me another vision, which will hopefully be more clear this time.
Yes, blame the ghost that is continually trying to help you. Oh, thank you, ghost.
Look, I'm just saying, couldn't we teach the rules of charades to a ghost? Like, clearly it's communicating with us. We could make this a two-way street.
But these are visions, dreams that we are getting. How could we do charades while asleep?
I don't know. I worry about a lot of weird stuff while I'm dreaming.
Yeah, fair.
All right. Oh, the vision. It's come to me.
Holy moly.
Oh.
Atuin, the great the great turtle carrying the disc world.
I have a vision of weird little raccoon tadpoles swimming in a pond of cherries while the mouse dances in the distance.
And I have a vision of trash. Just junk.
Oh, I think yours is that lady.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm seeing
you have
that.
the gear lady there. I think this time the raccoon tail is the pelt of the Scotsman who the castle leaned me towards. I'm going to follow my judgment, follow my heart and my connection.
Yes.
All right, I don't know. I legitimately don't know. Okay, so like,
It's a lot of animals and hunting. I think the rifle is,
yeah.
is where you should go.
I love
That's
that.
just my opinion.
I love that as psychics, our connection with animals is that they should be killed. It's
Then we can talk to them.
the spirit world has really darkened our outlook on the world.
We can-
Okay.
we can only talk to dead things, and we all want to talk to animals.
I think
right?
Matt is correct. I think it was a rather literal translation that time.
And I support both of your decisions as well.
I want to hedge my bets.
Serge, I'm voting against you.
Okay.
I don't know
I
if
just
the
wanna leave
ghost
a
is
check
looking
mark.
at something or hanging his head in shame.
I believe that is the ghost bowing his head in deference of how good we are at this game.
Serge, I think you goofed.
You think I goofed?
Possibly.
Why do you think I
think
goofed?
yours might be that one, but we've already voted, so let's move on with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ben looks very disappointed from beyond the grave, which is a feat in and of itself.
All right.
Namaste, Ghost of Ben. I'm
Ben.
sorry we're so
Nice.
disappointing.
Ghost of Ben, we have read the signals that you have given to us and we have voted with some certainty. Ghost of Ben, am I correct? Were you guiding me towards the hunter?
A clip
Okay.
and a club.
I don't understand how I could have possibly been wrong. Did you both vote for me or against me?
I voted against you. I had no faith in you, my friend.
Kathleen got 1 point.
Haha.
Yes, Ben Ghost. Is that a clip?
What? Oh, we're
And a
real bad
claw.
at this. We're real bad at
Wow.
this.
I thought that was like so on the nose.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Oh well.
Really, the gears were incorrect. I thought that was the easiest of them all.
Yeah. There is other technology. Some of it is cool. Some
Kathleen,
Yeah.
the hunter. Oh, thank goodness.
Turns out you're good at this game.
I thought we were going to keep striking out. Okay, Matt gets a point.
For supporting Kathleen in her decision to go with a Scotsman.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, friends. I had the green of the background. I
And
had the
red.
red of the flowers. I should have gone for the young lady. As Kathleen interpreted my vision perhaps more correctly than I did. I'll see if the vision from Ben leads me in that direction. Ben, I have a vision. I feel the power.
Yes. Will I and will Kathleen also feel the power? Oh, Kathleen is feeling power.
Oh, whoops. I I think I just figured out what your last vision was supposed to be.
Oh, did you?
Oh, whoops.
Well, hindsight is always 20/20 is what we say here in the psychic business. That's why we investigate the deaths of people.
Yeah.
Is it the pictures on the wall?
These are
No,
mine.
it's the car. It's like automotive parts. And being on a pedestal because there's a medal.
Interesting.
And I also feel some power. Will I?
All right, the ghost is ready for us to discuss things.
Oh, paint? A painted sky?
Oh, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about now.
I have a vision of flowers, but cubicle. I almost certainly believe that I'm supposed to go with the girl of flowers now.
Yes, yes.
I believe in you.
The green of the background.
And Kathleen has moved on to the second stage.
Okay, you see a river of rivers.
I see a river and I see some weights that are floating up in the air. If not for the efforts of larger weights, it looks like a three-dimensional platformy puzzly piece. And couldn't you see like a dungeon in like Chrono Trigger looking like that?
Yes, yes, I could.
All
Oh,
right.
the ghost is bowing his head in frustration again.
Or deference. I believe the ghost believes in us.
There's
now,
some trees in the background though.
we also have the color scheme. So we have the trees in the trees. We have the color scheme, which is that way.
Colors, yes.
We have the weights melting. Those pots and pans are hanging, much like the weights in the
This-
photo are hanging.
This does look almost like water,
Mm.
and there is a bath.
I think that's like that's a stretch.
But there's also jugs. Perhaps the weights are
Oh.
like the jugs as
And there's
well.
like some seashells to represent some sort of Nashville stuff happening, whereas presumably this is an environment somewhere.
Yes, perhaps.
So I'm torn between graveyard and kitchen and bathtub.
Where do you feel most at home?
Follow your mind's eye. Believe in the vision the ghost has given you. And decide in 25 seconds or
I
less.
also need to decide, so I'm going to do this man because he's wearing a hat, and these people are wearing hats, and technology.
I'm going to assume you're correct.
I'm assuming this is correct.
10 seconds.
I'm going with
I
this
believe in
one.
you.
I think you're right, Serge. You believe in me and you vote against me.
We're going to.
I only have the vote against.
Same.
My vote of confidence is no.
Oh, nice.
You're choosing to abstain?
I didn't want to vote against you.
It's very nice. The ghost of Ben, please pass your judgment upon us puny mortals. Okay, Ben. Was it the young girl?
A clip.
Okay. Oh, thank goodness. It took me 3 tries, but I got there.
Okay. You receive the girl, and I get 1 boon for supporting your idea. That's it.
No, Kathleen didn't vote.
I didn't vote against him.
All right.
Oh, yes. Yes, me.
Matt guessed it was the driver.
That's a clip. That's a clip.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, good. Okay,
All right,
good.
Kathleen and I both get points for voting with Matt correctly.
And I get a round-headed man with a medal and driving gloves. Thank you, dead ghost person.
Was it the kitchen?
Okay, there's a clip. And
Aw.
not this time. Not
Well,
this time.
Matt and I both get points for voting against Kathleen.
Yes, 1 point each. And this can just kind of slide away.
Wow, we are not doing very well. I don't think we're going to win this one.
We have time. You have to believe in the spirit. I didn't go through 10 years of doctorate in psychology school just to give up halfway.
10 years, oh my god.
I'm Team Yellow.
That
Thank
was
you,
a-
Ghost of Ben.
That was a solid
Blue.
joke, Serge.
Thank you.
That was one of those things that you put in Commodore Hustle to slip in there.
Who got it right?
No, you told me I was wrong.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you moved everything out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, we got rid of. We eliminated the whole bottom row.
Yeah.
Because that is just distractions. Those visions can't haunt us.
Is this turn 5?
This
Yeah.
is turn 4 because we just got our points back.
Oh.
Yes.
Was it? Have we done 4 reveals already? How many reveals have I done? I think I lost it. I fucked up. All right, we get an extra turn if it is.
I'm pretty sure this is just 4 because
Yeah, I have 3
Yeah.
cards that you've given me.
This is number 4. I voted every time I could and ran out, and
Yeah.
that's what happens at turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is turn 4. Good. Now back to being spooky.
Ooh.
I'm scared.
I'm ruffled. My feathers.
Oh, you're a bird?
Kathleen, the ghost is
Oh.
trying to communicate to you. Open up your mind to receive the vision.
I have received the vision, and I will respond to it in the morning because it's after 8 p.m.
Yeah, look, I only
Got my
take
do not
calls
disturb.
between 10 and 6, and
Can you imagine if somebody would call you in today's day and age? It's like, what did I do to you?
Yeah. Why are you coming at me like this? With a
Look.
phone call? Come on.
Well, it only means one of 2 things: that your parents wish to speak to you, or that your parents wish to speak to you.
Caw! I have a vision of bird things.
Oh no! Now your feathers are ruffled too, my friend.
Oh no.
Oh.
I'm shook.
It's like birds, they're very loud. Like in
Yeah.
real life, they're like through the air.
We're almost approaching that time of the year where the crows will be swooping at us too. Oh, I have a vision like a swooping crow. It's been delivered to my mind.
Well, I feel like the ghost is having trouble with me because I'm the last one to get them usually now.
I felt a nod from beyond the grave.
Yeah.
It was small and sad.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, sad, small Ben Ghost.
All right, let us have a seance. Let us communicate what the ghost has communicated.
Oh.
I see delicious puff pastries and kitchen utensil. I believe the ghost is trying to send me into the kitchen. Ideally, it's not the color blue which is dominant here, but rather the contents that the ghost is trying to communicate to me.
I have a knight trying to chop down a phallic metaphor with his sword.
What else looks like a dick, Matt?
I mean, that's a really simple and very wide question.
Sometimes a
Answer.
tower is just a tower.
Yeah.
Kathleen, tell us of your vision.
Oh, I got like some sort of green streetlight scene that's really grim because there's some snow falling and then there's an abandoned teddy bear, which always makes you feel sad because those things have a lot of love put into them and then they just get mulched up.
From upside down, it reminded me of a baby crib, but it's probably not that. Do you think the iron railings are there, or do you think the overwhelming green?
No, I think that I was really close last time and talked myself out of it. I think that there's trees here and trees there in the graveyard, and that's just like the same color.
Cool.
So I think the ghost is trying a different tactic with me to get me to see better.
Now, I'm seeing colors and a man. Perhaps it is the statue that I see.
There's also like this like wedding dress that could be like a tall white tower, but that seems like
Oh, there is the small woman in.
There's a suit of armor in the photo.
oh.
There's a suit of armor in the
Okay,
photo.
I'm going there.
Wow, I thought I was just like trying to like contribute an idea, not really to suggest anything. All right, Serge, you're right.
I'm gonna go right with Serge.
Matt, you're right.
I'm gonna say
also go right.
I'm gonna say that Matt is right and Kathleen you're wrong, just to hedge my bets.
Okay.
Ghost of Ben, how have we done? Have we interpreted your visions correctly? All right, Ben, speak to me. Were you killed in the kitchen? One knock is good. Yes!
Yes.
As my vision thought, so too was I correct. Okay, Matt and Kathleen both get 1 point. And okay, Ben was killed in the kitchen by the girl.
Possibly.
Something happened. yeah.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Ben, Ghost Ben, Dead Ben. You have a clip for me. Do you have a club?
Oh! All right, I voted with Matt. Kathleen voted with Matt. We both get 1 point.
And I receive the attic with wedding dress. And I will discard the phallic symbol.
Oh, for me. How exciting. Ghost. Did I finally get it right?
A clip.
Hey! Oh no!
Rude.
Ah. Well, I'm sorry you bet on my behalf, Matt, but
So,
Serge gets a point
I
for that.
voted against Kathleen and I got a point there. Interesting. So we have to figure out the circumstances of Ben's death. So much could have happened here. Maybe he was hanging out in the wrong crowd of vampires.
Or other ghosts.
I think I just critically undervalue the element of water.
Maybe he got lost in the forest and disappeared.
Or drowned, or got
Maybe he
thrown
got run
in.
over by some type of weird machine on a rainy day.
Well, maybe I will finally figure it out because I've received another vision from this ghost.
Oh.
Let it fill me with the non-denominational spirit of mankind and Mother Earth.
Yes. We all hope for that.
How do you already have 7 points, Matt?
I am good at betting and gambling.
All right. Oh, this is turn 5. I'm going to fast forward the time. Oh, I also have a vision from Ben. Ben, my body is a vessel. Communicate through me.
Serge, your body is a wonderland. You should believe it. It doesn't have to be just a vessel. You can be whatever you want. You could be any sea-bearing craft. I don't even know where I'm going with this. I'm just killing time. Ah.
Yes, Ben? Yes, Ghost Ben? You have to double check. Oh, a vision. I see blue.
Okay.
Oh, maybe
okay.
the other side. Maybe the other side. Yes, okay. Yours is ominous.
Holy
Wow.
moly.
Okay, so you're back in that area. You have
Yeah.
the bull.
I think you have lots of axes and dark eyes, and you have the rails. I think you're in the crypt.
Oh, yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, why not, right?
So in my vision, there is a slingshot that shot a bird out of the air. What is the story of Ben's death? Could it have been a game? Was Ben a child and was playing a game but wound up in a bad crowd of gamblers?
Yes. I also have a game of symbols in the sand that are getting washed away by the waves, and a little boat also in the waves, made of paper. There is a submerged boat. I'm going to check the boat for a probably, at this point, very disgusting body. We'll see what we find.
My biggest connection is the game and the gambling.
But
But that's not really like a game.
It
It's more
is.
like a childish thing.
It's something of flight, and these creatures are flying.
But they're shot down. What is Ben trying to communicate to us? Maybe,
I mean, that's the point of the
maybe,
game.
maybe Ben was hit by a car, much like this bird was hit by the slingshot.
I could see that. Yes.
I can't say why, but my spirit is guiding me towards these two, but I can't communicate the feelings that are leading me in that direction.
Well, vote with your heart.
I will vote with my heart. I will see if my heart and Ben's heart are in sync as I vote for the gambling.
I will support Kathleen's decision, but not Serge's. I'm sorry.
I will vote to support Kathleen. And fine, Matt, I see how it is. I won't vote with you either.
Yes.
Spirit of Ben.
Yes.
Ben, communicate to me. Were you murdered gambling?
Is it a clip? Is it a claw? It's a claw.
That's a big yikes from Ben. Both of you get a point for voting against me. Very good.
Hell yeah. Sorry, Serge. I had no faith in you.
Kathleen.
Oh,
your
finally.
vision. A clip.
Ooh!
You've done it.
Third time's the
done it. A
charm.
breakthrough.
And a point for both of you for believing in my somewhat sporadic psychic abilities.
And these will be cleared from the board.
Matt,
Yes, Ghost Ben. A clip.
oh!
Oh, I thought that was such a good guess.
Me
All right,
too.
I
What's
voted
that?
against Ben. I get a point.
And I voted for, and I don't get any points.
We're at the 6th turn here. We have 2 more tries to get the story behind the death.
Okay.
I was really hoping at least one of them would be eliminated by now.
Yes. At the very least, you know that the boat is not me. It may be for you, but it's not
Oh,
mine.
that's true. We have eliminated some possibilities here.
So I'm now thinking that the slingshot represented the chandelier in the photo.
I could see that, yes. And they're flying people, too.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe Ben got involved in some vampires. I don't know if it was cosplay or, God forbid, LARPing, but something happened here, and
He was hanging out
What
with
the fuck's wrong with LARPing? Where'd that come from?
He was hanging out with that.
Just take a pot shot at the LARPers? What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, rude.
you're a
Came back
ghost.
from the dead to be like, what the hell?
Anyway.
Ben won't come back from the dead to tell people his killer, but he will come back to defend LARPing.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, some water would be a good idea, actually.
You said he was hanging out with the vampire.
Caw! Caw!
Oh no, a dark portent has heralded a ghost is like Christ.
Surge earlier in the stream, don't yuck other people's yum.
Oh yeah.
Surge an hour later.
Surge, an hour later, I judge which hobbies are correct.
Yeah.
Surge, it's okay. I'm sorry. That was mean. How could I ever be mean to you on your birthday?
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, I just was, but I can feel bad about it immediately afterwards.
Ooh, I have a vision from Ben.
Oh.
It's telling me not to be mean to LARPers. It was very subtle. I heard it through my mind's eye.
Yeah,
I apologize.
yeah, don't be mean to LARPers, or they might kill you next. I think that's important that he is putting forth. This is probably a bit difficult because there are two vaguely court scenes in here.
One is lies and the other is light. Ooh, but look at all the shadows.
These are all very low contrast, so it makes harder to guess them by color association.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sort of like flitting in and out of my Lorna Schlitz-Whistle voice at this point.
Never do a voice you can't maintain for over 3 hours.
It's not the matter of me not being able to maintain it. It's like, how sick will you three get of it, right?
Oh, I
By
love
extension
it.
of
I
yours.
love that character.
I love it, yeah.
All right, as long as it's not irritating.
No,
She's a small doses person.
just like me.
Yeah. I was like, yes, I will agree with Matt. And then I was like, wait, I listened to the sentence. What the... How about we have a new rule where you don't make Kathleen say mean things to people on Serge's birthday as well?
All right, we're going to keep it all positive, despite the fact that we're solving the murder of a very good friend of ours.
Yeah, but
Oh, I
solving.
love death.
Solving.
Yeah.
We're bringing the criminal
Teamwork
to
and
justice.
friendship.
That's right. This is like teamwork and friendship, and then we all do a high five, and then we dig up Ben's body, and we go for ice cream with Ben's body afterwards. And there's nothing but good feels.
Like
except
a
for the
Weekend at
people.
Bernie's thing where we like play a song and then Ben's dead corpse eat ice cream. We all laugh.
It's not
Yeah.
like it'll melt in his hand. Like, he's already cold, too.
Oh, that's true. That's like the one advantage you get to eating ice cream as an undead.
It doesn't melt.
It doesn't melt. Oh, thank you.
The ghost has spoken through all of us.
The ghost.
What are your visions?
Yellow.
Okay, so in my vision, I see Ben as a small clown running away from the supernatural.
Yes, Ben as a small clown.
What do you see?
I see yellow and a couple having a very bad argument about the laundry and a door and other doors.
Interesting. Kathleen, what do you see?
It's certainly a very exciting angle.
Yeah. You're shooting for the moon, but you're not quite getting there.
I understand this supernatural to be the vampires. I see
Oh.
I see the what's that thing called? The slingshot as the candles, and the child running away from the supernatural. This being the most supernatural
There's
of
like
everything
two
there.
little figures in there. I guess they're seated lower.
Yeah.
What if your pull back and forth was in fact the scales of justice?
You say that? I was just going to go yellow. Yellow.
All right, well, help me out because I got nothing. I got some sort of very happy cannon.
You have colors.
I got the Batman symbol up in the sky.
What if that's a gun and cops have guns?
I mean, that is true.
That's literally the only connection I have to any photo there.
All right, this is somebody being run down by an automobile. There's wheels on the cannon.
There's sky in this photo, and there's sky in that photo.
And the
Like,
colors match better.
What if we try and dumb it down a bit?
Oh, I like the colors do kind of match on that. It's like some orange. It's some sort of pink. 15 seconds left. I'm going to vote with that.
All right.
I'm going to vote against you and you.
And you and you.
I
Nobody gets
agree
any
with
votes for
Matt.
me.
I disagree with Kathleen.
All right.
The ghost of Ben, evaluate our decisions.
I didn't hear China that time. Weird.
All right, Ben. Ben, tell me, am I correct? Are you being chased by vampires? Yay! All right, both of you get no points. Now, because I got on the 6th turn, I get one more fate point. Or what's it called?
Precognition,
Precognition point.
intuition.
Oh, me.
Oh, yes. You have a clip and a club.
Okay, so it wasn't the bog.
You guys both get a point for voting against me.
Yeah, Matt and Serge both get 1 point. Look at that score. Nice, nice, nice.
And now for me, what will I get? I have a clip.
Oh.
I suck at this.
So it wasn't the courtroom.
But I get a point for voting against you.
All right. So despite my slow start, I am the first to complete the story of Ben's murder.
All right, Matt, we've got this one. Sorry.
So what I'm
Mother Gaia. We've got like one turn left or we all lose.
So in my mind's eye, I pictured Ben hanging out in the kitchen and was like, hey, young cute girl who likes gardening, come into the kitchen, let's hang out. But no, she wasn't actually into gardening. She was a vampire. Caw-caw! Caw-caw!
Those gardening vampires are the worst.
Yeah.
So much life from the earth, but so
So
much
Matt,
death within.
There's yellow. There's like a yellow center. There's a yellow center on this card.
Oh, maybe the door was actually the hallway in the background.
I could see that. I have nothing else to go on it.
And nothing else has a door, so that's being the only door there.
Yes, yes.
Weren't the vampires in Twilight vegetarian vampires? Wasn't that like a thing?
I think, like they drank the blood of beef, but it was like cow that was actually still like being killed anyway or whatever.
Oh, nice. Good call, Kathleen.
All right, Matt, I think that one is, I think that could be a strong candidate for your vision.
The
But what do you-
cannon.
I don't know, man.
It is a heavy impact, but we'll have to see what your second one says.
All right, Count Duckula.
I wonder-
That's the vegetarian vampire.
Yeah.
Oh God. I wonder if the one spot of lightness in an otherwise dark was what was going on there too. Oh, the ghost is speaking through you.
Ghost finally has a vision for me.
It may not be a good one because there were no more cacaws and he was kind of deeply sighing about it.
We're all out of cacaws.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's been listening to us talk for a long time. That would bring anybody about to deep sighs eventually.
That's fair. Yeah.
What character am I even doing? I'm not myself. I'm not Lorna Schlitzwhistle. I'm just somebody. I'm just new
you're her.
person.
New IP. New IP.
New IP. What's my name?
Lorelei.
Lorelei, the world's least eminent psychic.
Ooh.
We're
Okay.
going to argue about that. It might be me.
The ghost is ready. It's clearly me because I won every time first. Tell us, Ben. What do you see?
I see green.
I see a man riding a snake with a torch.
I see like specifically two people having an argument and lots of green.
So it's two people again. Two people arguing. Could it be the two people who killed Ben on the road?
All right, so here's the deal. Wheels and wheels, and this man is riding a personal automobile conveyance.
Ooh.
So he's getting around under power that's not his own. This is not a 2 feet and a heartbeat situation. He's in a car.
And the dragon is what ran Ben over.
Yeah.
I can see the vision confusing a vehicle with a dragon.
He's even got a primitive headlight.
Yes, it's a Dark Souls boss is what killed Ben.
Okay. Now, Matt, you've already voted for the water. We've voted for the courtroom.
Yes, I think there is a lot of yellow here and the duality of one person against another group of people. That is one option.
Could it be all of the people are playing? No, is it a game?
No, I've not really seen.
Okay. Go for our first guess, which is the door. But the new card, what does the new card offer for the door?
I don't think it does. offer
Well,
anything
okay.
for that,
Hold on.
actually.
1, 2, 3 primary shapes. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, there's also 3 trees, like the 3 pillars in the photo.
Oh, the pillars. I'm going to throw my vote away on the wrong thing.
What?
I don't know.
I mean, it's not paid off well to believe in me previously to this game, so.
Can we save? Can we save Ben?
Because this is it, right?
Yeah.
Are we gonna namaste in this game?
Lorelai. Oh my God. Oh, for me?
For me? For Matt?
For both of
Both
you.
of us?
Uh-huh.
Oh!
Ah!
We're dead! All right. Spirit of Ben, what were you trying to communicate?
That my cards suck.
No, what?
Sometimes you get boned. But all right, so Matt, yours. You started off very strong. You had the game, and you were like, "Oh, it's the game that's right there."
Oh.
And then you
Yeah.
left, and it was gone forever after it. And I was like, "I have no way to get you back on that track." I don't think. Kathleen, yours was the cop.
It was the cop, so when I said the cannon and a gun.
Yeah. You were both of you guys always had your first gut initial. You were like, "It's this," and then you were like, "But wait, it could be this other thing," and then you took yourself off track. But that's kind of how this game goes.
Yeah.
I love veering off track.
Yeah, it's that like Pictionary, except you can't try to get clues like to hand gestures to try to get him back on the thing.
Yeah, unfortunately. So that was the story edition. What do you guys think of the Secrets and Lies, like the story versus the objects?
Way harder.
I prefer the story thing just because it's more interesting.
Yeah, it's got a lot
is
more.
harder.
It is definitely harder.
Also, the fact that there's 7 at the end is kind of tough, too.
Well, there were 7 last time.
Was there 7 weapons?
Yep, they're just smaller.
Oh, they're just smaller.
Yeah, this game is a lot of fun, and it's only 6:40, and I think that's an hour and a half way too early to finish the stream. So we're gonna play
one more?
One more. We're gonna take a quick break here because it actually takes a little bit of setup. And currently there's a 50% success rate with this psychic group of folks. But let's see if we can make it a 2 and 3. 2/3 of the time avenging your spouse's death.
Oh, man.
That seems pretty good.
That's like you get packs if you go 2 and 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Let's see if these guys make packs in this next game of Mysterium. Don't go away. Oh, hey, welcome back. Sorry, I said it looks okay on the top down, Paul, and then we came back live.
Hello.
Hello and welcome back. I've died so many times, I certainly can't die. I died again.
Oh,
But this time, my murder went unavenged last time. We did talk about actually swapping out the people, but we thought in the narrative,
yeah.
they're half and half, and this is
We
going
got
to
to
be
complete the trilogy.
And you guys are. Well, we could also say that you guys are budding psychics, and this is how you have to get at least 2 for 3 to get your psychics license.
Psychic senpai over here. I keep trying. I keep trying.
Ain't nobody bats 1,000 in their first season.
That's true.
Yeah, solving 2/3 of murders is still not that bad.
That's pretty good, honestly. If you solve
pass.
2/3 of all the murders that you take on, you're a pretty good detective.
No, I like this. I like this. Pal talked about this. It's the narrative arc. We have the adversity. We start off good, and this is the part where we struggle, but ultimately we find the serial killer who keeps resurrecting and murdering Ben over and over and over.
When we tell him, we finally hunt that person down, and we're like, whoa, stop that.
Technically,
That's real bad.
Technically speaking, is that serial killing if it's the same person over and over again? I don't know.
I would believe that's killing in cereal. So
Yeah.
It's more serious killing.
So we're going to go into the thrilling third act. We're going to bring back the stories because we decided that's the area that we like the most. We've got some brand new cards on the board. And so without further ado, I died again.
Oh, our poor friend Ben, who is cursed to live and die again.
Aw, shucks.
let's all reflect on Ben's beautiful life. I always remember that time that Ben ate all of those chips.
That's such a classic Ben moment. His love for chicken nuggets was just
The tendies.
the tendies.
He was tender on tendies.
Let us come together
And even the dip, too.
and remember that sweet honey mussy that he was so fond of.
And let us not forget the stuffed crust pizza. Although I've never seen Ben eat that, I bet he would have dug it.
He was down for the za.
Stuff
You know what
as
else he
deep
was
as his
always
grave.
down for? Challenging James to a bet.
He never won, never once. But boy, was he ever game.
He won several times.
Did he?
Yeah. But
Not the way James tells those stories.
the most important thing is that he irritated James on several occasions, and for that we can truly say we have lost a bright light among us.
Nobody could get under James's skin like Ben. Nobody. Trust me, I've tried. I just keep owing him ice cream. It's terrible.
It's terrible. Just awful. I suspect it might be James.
Is the real murderer James all along? Are we supposed to hashtag blame James?
I feel it in my.
That would
My
be
psychic
that would
part.
be the ultimate reveal in this narrative arc.
Which one of these people is James? Is James a nun? I feel like James might be a nun.
James played a cop in at least one of the crap shots.
Yes.
Oh, wait, it's Matt Hardy. Wrestling jokes.
Ah. Oh, who do we have here? We've got Dora the Explorer. We've got the nun. We have a skunk pretending to be a person. The cop and what is this?
Seamstress.
The seamstress. All right, interesting.
A needle lady.
Oh, but Ben is speaking to me from beyond the grave. I can feel his visions.
I can as well.
Oh.
Can Kathleen?
Ah, finally, I have also received a vision. A vision from beyond the grave. Rip Ben.
Yellow.
Oh my gosh, this vampire's just got to sing.
Oh my god, I love that.
So Ben is playing me the world's smallest violin from beyond the grave here. We have the musician. Okay, we also have a bed. And we also have a circus. Who here is the most playful?
A circus?
Yes, on the card.
Oh, on the card. I was like, nobody here goes to the circus.
I don't see a violin anywhere. There's the seamstress over here.
Okay, Matt, look,
Yes.
this is a lady on a ship with a lion. She looks like she's exploring brave new lands and rediscovering them for white people.
Yes,
The Explorer.
I feel it is the Explorer. That might be James.
This person kind of looks like they could be a vampire with that Danzig hairstyle.
I see that.
All right, well, he's a barber. He's supposed to be like, because there's a little like shavy poof thing.
Yeah.
And there's some scissors and stuff like that. And then there's a dog.
He has a mustache, though.
He does have a mustache. The cop has a mustache.
Is it the mustache or the vampire hairdo?
I don't know.
Less than a minute to go.
I do want it to be Matt Hardy. I don't know. Let's look at yours. You have a musical instrument?
And
You
a
have
bed and the circus.
The bed is made of textiles, which may be
The seamstress.
made by a seamstress.
Yeah, there's clouds and pillows everywhere. There's a little bit of fluffiness and a pillow in the photo there.
And also the orange and the orange, and that's an orange circle.
I
and an orange circle.
believe the seamstress is the murderer. I can see it in the dreams. Do you go with the vampire or the mustache,
I
Kathleen?
think I'm gonna go with the mustache. That seems really straightforward.
More straightforward than the vampire. Ben,
Well, because that guy's not a vampire. He's a barber.
every barber is a vampire.
I'm going to support that.
Oh, right, we have to
decision.
vote for people. Kathleen, I think it's the vampire.
Yeah, vampire, though.
But I agree with the explorer.
Hold on, I haven't voted yet. I think Serge is wrong. I don't
But
know.
I went with your vote.
I know.
Ben, tell me, was it the seamstress? Was the clouds the clue?
No.
Curses. All right, Kathleen gets a point for voting against me.
That's right.
Ben does not. Or Matt does not. Wow, I can't get your name straight.
Yes, Ben. For me, do I get a clip? Yes. Do I get a clip? I get a
No.
clip.
That
Wow.
surprises me.
I thought we had that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very strong narration.
Was the mustache the clue?
Wow, like so far off.
All right, but Matt and I both get points.
Yes.
No drama in that either. He's like, it was not the mustache.
It's like, oh my God.
Remember, we need to trust our first instincts. How many times were we right the first time? Okay.
I have received another clue.
If
from
it's a
beyond
pool
the
of
grave.
blood, it's just a vampire.
But that guy's not a vampire, though. He's just a barber.
Okay. I also have a clue.
I wonder, what will my clue be other than yellow? Yellow seems to be the unlucky color for me. I never get it when it's yellow for some reason.
I feel like that was a strong guess that we did, though.
It was.
I wonder-
Now I'm like, what the heck was it actually supposed to be saying?
I wonder if the crown was supposed to be the gold from there. Yeah, I have no idea what Matt's was if it wasn't the Explorer. Wild animals, yellow, the boat. Maybe there's a lot of wood. Is there one with a lot of wood in it?
Well, how about we wait till we get our second clue?
Will the ghost show you a vision of wood? Oh, thank you.
Ghost, show me your wood.
All right.
Books.
Wow, the ghost showed me some wood.
More yellow.
Really long.
Okay, you have books. And well, the nun has books.
Yeah, I'm thinking it might be the nun now.
Do you know who nuns fight? Vampires.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
I
And they wear
believe in you.
black.
So I have a ship in a storm. I have a ship in a storm, and I have a sleeping violin. For whom the bell? No. As my guitar gently sleeps. Who's the musician here?
I have another yellow card. I am seeing string
And
and
buttons.
buttons, so I will go with the seamstress.
Yeah, buttons and buttons.
Okay, so I guessed the seamstress before because of the clouds and the sleeping. There was the gold of the crown, maybe the gold from the explorer. Is the explorer on a boat? They have a brush, and there's a brush there. Maybe that's the brush they use to comb adventure.
I would support that theory.
Okay, I believe in Matt this time. I think you're right, and I believe you're on the right track when you think that the nuns and the cross fight off the vampires.
Yes, I believe both of you as well. I support your theory.
I don't believe in Matt, but I will believe in Serge.
I'm flattered.
Rude.
Ben, Ghost, communicate to us. Were you killed by the explorer?
That's a Nick.
No! How could I possibly be misinterpreting these visions twice in a row?
No points to anyone. No points to anyone. As for me, I get a Nick
Oh,
and a knock.
I get a point, but it brings me no joy.
Yeah, the buttons were also wrong. Wow, okay.
Oh, and me.
Yay!
You
It
did
was
it.
the nun. The nun
You
was the
did
one
it.
fighting off the vampire. Okay, so Matt and I both get a point.
Yes. You get to be a holy woman that kills people.
Finally.
Yikes. All right.
So that was one for Matt and one for Serge.
Yeah.
Was there any other points in that round?
I don't think so.
Um,
Or did Kathleen get one?
I
Kathleen
got one.
yeah, Kathleen voted against somebody. Wait, maybe the nun is the vampire. Oh, all right. Spirit of Ben, please speak to us through vision.
Oh, for me? Thank you. It might be yellow. I'm getting a feeling of yellow.
Wasn't the buttons? So I think it might be the barber. I have no idea how the first one is supposed to be the barber, but the brush.
Maybe that indicates the shaving. Maybe that's the shaving foam, the big white puffs.
Shaving brush.
Yeah, the shaving foams, and now the brush is the shaving brush.
I guess the yellow is the letter.
I mean,
I have a vision from Ben from beyond the grave. Wait, maybe Ben was the vampire and you as the nun killed him.
the vampire and the nun were the same, though. Oh! No, for the same clue. Like, Ben got killed for being a vampire.
Yeah.
That's intolerant.
Yeah, that sucks. Sorry about that.
That's
Ben.
rude. They just killed him because he was a vampire. He didn't even necessarily do anything. And even if he did, I argue on behalf of my client posthumously that I got a taste
Oh.
of the lawyering lifestyle.
Was that when you defended me for ice cream?
Yeah.
All right. The visions. We all have visions. Let's communicate them. We wake up in the morning and... What the? Okay, I see a fat mouse with chess pieces. Black and white, like the color of his hair.
Yeah, and look, there's a top hat and that man's wearing a hat.
Also yellow again. But yeah, I'm going for top hat, man. That's just funny. All of these are yellow.
All right, so I have a very big spider on a chandelier.
Oh, good. I thought it was a spider vomiting a chandelier.
Okay,
good.
so there's a spider on a chandelier, and there's
A spider has a lot of legs.
and there's a lot of silk.
There's a lot of
The
antlers.
color matches there. There is also hanging stuff. Although you could say the same there. So.
So there's a lamp and multi-things and multi-things. I could see how a dream those would get confused or conflated.
This is a ballroom, a grand ballroom that once had a lot of people and now holds a lot of corpses. Is there any other sort of large space?
I see a hanging lamp right there. That's my idea.
That'd be the largest space, is that one.
That would be the largest one.
Interesting.
Kathleen, you have a minute to interpret the vision.
Let's see. Let me. I'm seeing the cards upside down. So.
The ghost is dancing. Enjoy. We're on the right track.
Or anger, despair. I'm gonna say.
Ghost dances for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
Where is a spider more likely to make its home? I'm gonna say in a shed.
Yes. And
Interesting.
I'm going to vote against both of you because that's all I have left to vote with.
Okay, I believe.
Same.
I believe that you're correct and that Serge is wrong, but realistically, I think you're both right.
Spirit of Ben, pass on your judgment. Ben, were you murdered by the skunk? Ah!
Oh, good.
Okay, no points.
But you do get that card. And I think it follows. Yes, Spirit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you'd voted for the other two already.
Thank you.
Yay! All right, Kathleen gets 1 point.
Yes. And I'm the cute ginger. On the card here.
Remember, these are the people
Oh,
you're
me.
accusing of murder. They're not you.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Wait. Am I wrong?
Sorry.
That's an emphatic no. That was a you missed the point.
Yeah, excellent. Good.
Matt and I both get points for voting against you.
Yes. I love winning when other people lose. Oh, yes. Thank you. We all get our tokens back because it is the fourth.
All right, we're not doing so great.
Well,
We're
we
doing
can turn
fine.
it around
It's the
really
fourth
quick.
turn. We got all our stuff back.
Yeah.
We're at the halfway point. We only need to get 2 right to get to the final round.
Yeah, but we only had to get 3 right so total, and we're halfway through and we've gotten 1.
You gotta have faith. I believe a spider
look
would live
where-
in the workshop.
Look where faith has gotten us. It's gotten Ben murdered.
3 times.
Yeah.
Math denies faith.
Possibly by a woman of faith.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Spirit Ben.
Okay, the spirit has spoken to me through my visions. So what happens? Do we go to bed? No, this is ours. I was going to say, do we go to bed every night and wake up?
No,
but
no,
there's
this is
an hour.
hours of our dream. We have to we're solving this in one very long, very exhausting dream.
Yeah.
You wake up after this happens in real life and you're like, I still feel like I need to go to bed. That was the worst sleep of my life.
What did I take?
Gotta stop eating that stuffed crust pizza so late.
Yeah. That all-you-could-eat buffet of chicken nuggets and stuffed crust pizza in Ben's honor has given us some weird dreams.
It was the wake.
Oh, yes.
Bear, 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 bear!
Ben, is this on purpose? I know you can't say anything. All of my cards are yellow so far. Lots of keys. Okay.
All right.
Keys and boots. And I have tiny poison
Nice.
rats in a swamp.
So
that's your only... No, you had the chandelier as well.
I
so
have a
here's my
chandelier.
thinking. There's a bear.
That seems good enough.
There's literally a bear in the art, so I'm going with the bear.
And I know
Otherwise, it'd be the hunting room, but I think it's just the bear.
both you and Ben have a strong affinity for bears.
I thought I heard
That's nice, dear.
a pleasant cackle from. All right. So what are you doing with yours?
I got no clue.
You
There's
ain't
a lot
got
of
no
green.
clue.
There's a lot of green in both of them.
I still think this is what was trying to be communicated via the spider.
I'm leaning towards that one possibly for myself, just because keys...
What about all the hooks on the wall?
Oh,
And is there a thing with shoes in it?
Is there a cobbler anywhere?
shoot. There's a couple shoes there. Oh, clothing storage. I could see that for myself as well.
Yeah, that's like somebody's real nice walk-in closet. They've got a plant in their closet. That's how you could tell you're too rich.
Your closet has a window that allows light in for a
Yeah,
plant.
exactly.
You're too rich.
So I'm drawn to either of these. Although the case for this is pretty slim.
Yeah. Does the spider work for the other one?
It might be the green of this one and the fact that it is kind of a drawing room or a dancing
We
room.
talked about the larger room maybe working for that, like all the people in it, the
10
spider.
seconds.
We do have
10 seconds.
only a few seconds.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Very, very scientific.
Actually, sorry. Let's say that.
Okay, wait. Who's wrong? Who's right? You're wrong. You're right.
All right. The ghost has said, the ghost is ready. Ben, were you killed by the bear?
No.
Curses. All right. So no points.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe the bear was the wrong sign.
Oh, perhaps I got the right sign. That's
Yes.
All right. So I voted with Ben, so I get a point. Kathleen voted
Oh.
against Ben, so no point. Matt.
Matt.
Sometimes
Matt.
I just swap names in my head and it just happens forever.
Ben has just died, and you're already replacing him.
Oh, cruel. And me.
Oh,
Dang it.
really?
I get a point.
Matt
but
gets a point.
I'm not happy about it.
I think I might have goozled myself.
So
To answer the chat, we have not. The chat is on screen.
Yeah.
But realistically, I don't see you guys actually being any more helpful than considering this is a discussion thing. I feel like the chat is probably just adding extra noise to the whole endeavor. So
And you're on a delay, and we have 2 minutes. To
caca, caca.
Oh, the fluttering of wings tells us that once again we are incompetent investigators.
The storm approaches. The storm of crows.
They have nothing but to do but to go around and scrounge for shiny bits of tinfoil that they can rearrange into letters to hopefully make things more clear to us. Coming down from on side to be like, use some tools.
All right. So maybe the bear was supposed to be the hunting room.
See
Oh.
that. It could also be the green. We'll have to see what your second.
Oh, there's a bear rug. There's a bear skin rug in that room.
Well, then where the hell am I supposed to go?
Oh, right. If you're that one.
Did you guess either of these yet?
I guessed this one first,
Oh, okay.
and
It might
then
be
this one.
Oh, poison. Poison.
Really?
I can
Ooh.
see
All
that.
the skulls. And what about the spider? Do you think that's a place where a spider would put a web?
It's a cellar. I could see it being spider-ish. The colors match as well.
Okay. We'll see what the next clue is.
I mean, that
I
would be
didn't
my
actually
guess.
see that rug as a carpet because it was
Me
on the far
either.
side from me.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it, and it was close to me.
Interesting.
Guess we're bad at this game. Oh, thank you.
Clues for all. Condensation.
All right. So it's
Condension for
turn.
none?
It's turn 5. So we, by we I mean Kathleen and I. We need to.
no.
We need to go fast here. We need to nail it.
Yeah.
The margin for error.
Is none. We got to get this on the next turn.
We can get one more wrong.
Well,
but that
I
gives
would
us
rather
no
have
hope
2
here.
turns
Yeah. No,
for
I
this.
agree with you. And we've gotten.
Matt's got to get this too.
No, I have one more guess after this. If I don't get it. But yes, I would like to get it. Maybe it's dogs.
Yeah, well, I feel like, because I want to knock you, I'd like you to get it right so we have less stuff to guess from.
Oh yeah, good call. Caca! Caca! Uh-oh.
A second cacaw?
Yeah.
Wow, all these cards are shit.
the ghost is drawing them all land hands.
Yeah.
Or
The ghost is flooding out, yeah. Or man is screwed. Either way. That perfect division of spells and clues is not quite there.
Imagine if in Magic you had to cacaw every time you mulliganed.
I'd love it. I'd mulligan more. I'd mulligan better.
Really? Oh,
I'm just thinking of a pre-release and how that would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James would tackle you from off screen.
The ghost has spoken to me.
You were startled by its vision.
Yeah.
It says, don't call on magic streams.
All right. Ooh.
There's a mouse and some beetles, and he's in a helmet.
Mine's yellow again.
The timer.
I have a clock with some buildings and a wolf on top of it.
hunting.
Do you see a clock in any of these photos? I want to go back for this one because there's a little old bear rug. But maybe this is Ben as a ghost being like, no, you fool. The bear is not the clue. But this is literally just a bear. There's nothing else to this clue other than a bear. So maybe, yes, Serge, you are the wolf. Chase the rabbit. That is that bear that you decided on the first time.
Yes, I can see that. I am getting a vision of yellow and nature. And that is aiming me towards the yellow light in nature.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm going bear.
Bear. Bear.
Because I don't see a clock anywhere. Hold on. Could it be anything else? There's a clock on the floor in that room, but what would a bear be doing in that room? Yeah. Is there anything that could be a bear? It's all made out of wood, and the bear is made out of woods?
Yeah, maybe that's your room.
I don't. Is those cards are either pointing towards the one that you have your token on, or the hunting room.
I already did the hunting room.
So it's
No, I didn't. I did this room.
Yeah.
But there could be 3 rooms.
I see you as more of a hunting room than.
The bear room.
No, I'm still like on the bearskin rug.
Let's go with the literal bearskin rug. Okay, Kathleen, I think you're right. Matt, I think you're wrong. Not for any particular reason, but I should just vote.
20 seconds.
I think you're wrong, Serge. I think Matt's also wrong.
We're in a supportive
I
environment.
can't vote for myself to be wrong.
Ben, please guide us. Ben. So the bear, the clue was not the bear.
I get a point.
But what was he trying to communicate with the bear?
Oh, for me?
All right, Kathleen and I both get points. I wish we didn't.
Yeah. And me.
Hey!
Yeah, you got poison.
All right, and then Matt and I both get a point for that. Pass this back to you, Kathleen.
All right.
Oh, this isn't poison. This is just like wine stuff.
Yes, but it isn't evocative. or
Oh man,
evocative,
how
rather.
how
Things are not looking good.
cursed wine.
This is the last go around, eh?
No, we're at 6.
We got
so
two
have,
more turns.
Oh,
Yeah,
2
I
turns?
have
Okay.
to perfect it. Me, Ben.
Oh, for Kathleen, a vision. Some people are saying alcohol is poison. True. Oh, a vision.
Technically correct, my favorite kind of correct.
It might be a yellow vision.
Well, Serge, you've got a 50-50 shot at this.
I have voted for these 2, so it's going to be, regardless, it's going to be one of the other 2 rooms that I thought it was.
I think it's this one.
We'll see, we'll see.
All right, we've got our visions. Let's check.
Oh, not yellow.
Oh. Some fantastic ornithopters and a cloud whale.
Fishing in a thing.
The tortoise is chasing the hare. I think animals are the clue. I'm going with the room that had animals all 3 times.
Yes, I could see that.
Fishing lines. There's lines here.
There is also baskets and cases and bars. And perhaps this delightful bug here
Oh, is the hare.
has the wild hair of our inmate.
Oh, that's a great guess. I believe in that guess.
Yes, in blue.
Okay, so my card is super pink and it's got a whale on it. There's a very pink card here.
And the sphere could be the hair of the person. I
Yeah.
go with the
I
color.
would go with that.
And like it's just there's lights and stuff going on in the
Yeah.
background and there's lots of little like dangly lights and stuff. I'm going with that. I'm just going for a pure color match.
Wait, how do I have an extra color here? I voted every time. I think I'm not supposed to have this. Ben, I'm going to hand you this because I think I'm cheating if I don't.
Did you vote twice every time?
Yes. I think both of you are wrong because I have no other way to vote.
Same. That was a
Wow,
quick
we got
one.
that done in a minute? Holy moly. Ben, communicate with us.
Be kind.
Ben, were you in the hunting room? Oh, thank goodness.
Yay!
We could
I get a
actually
point.
succeed.
All right, we're not mathematically eliminated yet.
Hopefully Matt and I get this right. Yes, I do.
For Kathleen, what is the omen? That's a check.
Yeah, the clue was pink. Okay, that's great news.
Strong clue.
No points, but that also means, oh, that's for you. That also means we've eliminated one of the possible thingies.
And that's all for us. Yes. Now we have my vision.
Was it the room with the patient?
That's a knock.
Yes!
Yeah! All right.
I get a point for that.
So,
I got 2 points this round.
Kathleen, and do you also get a point because you guys are both at the end now?
With one to go? Yes, they both get
we
1
both
point.
get 1 extra point for that.
Okay. So it's up to Surge with one guess. If we did it blind, we'd get a 20% chance. It's the dog races.
They're all good dogs, though.
All right.
You can call one last time, Spirit. Although
Come on.
It might be another bad hand. Oh yeah, I don't need these. Whoop.
Oh, this is... Oh no, caca!
Oh!
You're saying there's a chance. Chat says, let's go, Surge. Let's do it on your birthday. Let's hear it for chanting. Let's also hear it for Ben, who's had to wear a hot mask all night. Well, we're largely incompetent, but good at clapping.
A good the mask hides his screaming face.
Yeah.
If we clap enough and believe, he might come back to life.
He's like a fairy. Every time you clap, a fairy. No, that's not true. What's the...
So
That's
Ben
the
is
Tinkerbell thing.
Ben is looking carefully at the cards to make sure nothing happens. Because, for example, the hunting room, and for the fact that there were 2 bears in like literal pictures of bears in cards, and being like, why were there bears?
There are 2 different
Yeah. So what's
dogs.
interesting from Ben?
That's a horse.
Ben can see the card that is the target card.
Yeah.
But he
Is not aware of what else is there, what other red herrings
he
there
doesn't have
are.
a good view, especially not through tiny mask eye holes.
Yeah. We
All right.
may have made this more difficult than it needed to
Ben
be.
trying very hard. Ben wanting us to succeed so we can avenge or revenge him.
Revengeance.
Oh, the spirit is ready. I feel a vision. I feel a vision coming to me. Ooh. I'll channel Kathleen. Namaste.
Yes, yes.
Are you ready, friends?
Vaguely.
In the vision from Ben, I saw nuts and bolts and things, which is interesting.
Trash. You got trash.
Because I thought we had that before. That could be
Trash.
the box of trash that we handed towards the person to sign our life away.
Yeah.
I see nothing else it could be except for...
Okay, there's some paper. There's paper. There's papers. There's paper. Right?
And there's paper.
Okay.
I feel like that wouldn't be the clue to, because there's so many different papers that wouldn't be the clue
Okay.
to like single it out.
Trust our first instinct. I'm going to go with my heart.
Go with trash.
And I believe that we're handing literal trash to the person. Is there any argument that it could be literally any other card?
Well, I like that theirs has got like a yellow circle and some yellow circles.
Yeah, it's
Sort of
nice
like
brown.
color-wise. There's nuts and bolts. There's watches and other things that have like screws and cogs.
I see no association with this.
Correct.
I see no association with this. Really. Vague with this, with the paper, but that's 2 options. He wouldn't use this to single out either of those. I don't think.
Final answer. Ben, have we identified your murderer? Please. Yay!
We
Woo!
bet on trash and we got there.
And now the game truly begins. Ooh. All right, so we arrange the things this way.
So it's 2 cards for Surge and all 3 for Matt and Kathleen, I believe.
They both got 7, so I get 2, and they each get 1. And we're doing 1, 2, 3 again. Ooh.
Oh. Hey.
Yes?
Labels. Perfect.
Labels?
Great.
All right, if we can get our little voting cards back.
Ben's got a lot of moving pants. Ben's got the jiggly pants.
So many moving pants. What's moving in?
It's got a lot of spirit in that
Yeah,
spirit.
so now you have to figure
Get
out.
your own moving pants.
Got to figure out which one of those three is actually the murderer, and which two were just like random people.
Yeah, which two were unavenged murders?
So in this storyline, which is very interesting, was Ben murdered by the hairdresser in the hunching room over money?
You keep calling it a hunching room.
Yeah, like that terrible posture. I hunch all the time in that chair.
Same. Although I hunch in any chair, so. That reminds me.
I can't understand what the motive for that one would be.
Oh, that you just get locked away.
So not actually dead?
You were wrongfully imprisoned by a police officer and you died in prison. How sad.
And like that one, you kind of get tricked into selling your life away.
That's
Or the motive is lots of money.
Yeah.
So
and-
like an insurance payout, or that's just greed. And in this one, you went to the wrong party and you died of shame. All right.
Or you have an angry guy in the back there. It may have been.
All right. Now
Jealousy?
remember, no talking at all during this.
I love talking, but okay. No, not yet.
Well, nope,
Sorry,
nobody
you
has
get-
one
Sorry,
card.
I thought you get 2, you guys get 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
yes.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay, sorry.
So Serge has to make his choice now,
Mm-hmm.
and Matt and Kathleen can wait. I mean, I guess they could lock in their choice now if they wanted to, but that would be silly.
That's leaving value on the table, Paul.
And I love value.
All right, flip over that last card.
Blammo. Okay.
It's an adorable picture.
Okay.
Everybody's locked in.
We have sat here and we have collaborated on our visions, but then we stopped collaborating and now we went with our gut instincts.
Sorry, I forgot to put this.
That's okay. Ben, who was your murderer? I believe that your murderer was number 3.
3.
Number 3. I'm like, wait, what was my vote? I was like, number 3.
I believed that it was number 2.
2.
Ooh.
Yes.
Kathleen.
Number 3.
Guess it was
3.
number 3 with me. And the murderer was...
Well, do we want to say why we chose it before we flip?
Oh yeah, good idea. Let's drag out this
Okay.
stream.
So the eyes,
Yeah.
the eyes, I believed could only be 1 or 3. The eyes were very strong imagery there.
Oh, I went with that because that's like a farmhouse with cats and like that's like a farm
Oh,
environment where they're
interesting.
making wine.
I saw the hair. The hair could have either been the hairdresser or the women.
I went with the women.
And then finally, the mice I put in with the mousy area.
Colorful bunting and pennants. Colorful
Ah.
lights, stringies.
I went with number 2 because no reason for that by clothing,
Mm.
and egg, food.
Oh.
Because each one of these symbolizes only one.
But you had to throw away one of the cards.
I had no idea for the cats.
All right. Ben, who was your killer? Reveal the card, and the killer was 3.
Yay!
We win by vote.
And the majority got it.
Blammo.
Woo!
We revenged Ben from beyond the grave.
I died at what I assume kind of looks like a speakeasy. You know, there's the distillery underneath, and the nun was
Oh.
not happy that I was running a distillery.
Ah!
She
You're
murdered
being
me.
very
At a party.
unchristian.
Yeah.
Extremely unofficial.
Killed by a nun. Yeah, that's very, very unprofessional.
Yeah. But there we go. We did it. You won.
Yay!
Oh.
2 out of
story arc.
3.
That ain't bad.
Yeah. Did a great job.
We were baseballers.
So what were the cats? The cats were all the eyes.
Yeah, that's what I
Looking at
saw.
you.
I just saw like the eyes. The eyes are so vivid in these two.
The mannequin, I used the girl thing again.
Yeah.
And I was going for the coat. The coat that is in that last one kind of looks like the coat that the lady's wearing, right up in front.
Oh,
there.
interesting.
So that's kind of where I went with that. So yeah, we did it. Good job. I was kind of surprised some of the ways that you guys went. I was losing my mind over like the
bear thing?
bear thing.
There were pictures of bears.
I know. Well, the first time you went off of like, I was like, he's gonna either think it's the bear rug or the hunting room, and you went with like a different one completely, and I was like, oh, this is gonna take 2 more turns. It take 2 more turns. It did.
Yeah.
And Matt, I'm sorry I keep giving you yellow ones.
It was funny. I loved it.
Yeah, I had like really rough ones at the start. And you guys knew that this was a postal worker, not a policeman, right?
What?
That guy's a post office guy, not a policeman. That's why there's all the stamps and the letters.
Oh, no idea. Even
That
till
would
now,
explain,
thought that
because
was
I
a
was
cop.
like, the first one, as soon as I totally didn't see the Explorer, so I'm like, oh, fuck, yeah, that's on me.
Okay.
And then I tried to do all ones of, like, traveling or somebody moving and stuff like that, and I was like, he'll get it, it's a postal worker. Now I see why you guys didn't get it, because you didn't realize it was a postal
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, I mean the hat and the mustache. You're like, that's a cop. What are 2 things that cops have?
Yeah.
Mustaches and hats.
And while the vampire was obviously a vampire, I kind of was doing it as, like,
Black and white.
that's a guy standing at the front, giving, like, a sermon kind of a thing. But then I drew a book right after, and I was like, okay, I've got Kathleen's nailed just in case, kind of a thing. And with yours, with the like the mice and the poison and all that kind of jazz, I was doing all things you would find kind of in a cellar.
Okay.
You know,
I
it's
got
like the
that
spider.
eventually.
Yeah. So it's just like, but it's like, it's interesting to always see where your guys' minds
I was so
kinda
close the
go.
first time because I was like, that's a shed. That's where a spider lives.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. You were on the right track, and that's the thing. There's usually like one that usually kind of like
Yeah.
tracks. I think we had a very lucky first one where I was able to just be like, color,
Yeah.
color,
Yeah.
color. And the rest of these were really, really difficult when you have to kind of go a little bit
So
abstract.
was the pillow supposed to be the shaving cream? Is that the clue for the hairdresser? You gave me like the violin circus.
Oh, so the first one I had nothing revolving
Oh.
around that. So what I chose was I was like, this guy kind of looks like Beethoven. This looks like an audience. That was the closest that I could get.
Oh, okay.
And then the second one, I gave you the brush because of the big
The
shaving
brush,
brush,
yeah.
kind of a thing. So
Yeah,
that's kind
yeah.
of the way I
And the
went there.
explorer. Okay.
Ben, I think your mic is just rubbing a little.
Oh, it fell down. Yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah, it eventually we got there. It was great. Good job, everybody. I'm glad I don't have to wear this mask anymore.
Yeah.
To be honest,
You opted into that.
I did. Yeah, I chose to, but now my hair looks a little
There's a
shiny.
commitment that you don't, I think, fully appreciate making, which is to get real sweaty on camera.
Yeah, it's great.
For
I,
so
I like
long.
I like people in the chat were like, now keep in mind he can't see very well.
Yeah.
That might
Paul,
affect his thing of small details on cards.
Yeah, Paul. As soon as you were like, remember he can't also see all the other ones sometimes, because it's like a lot of the time when you're playing this as the person back here, you're focusing on trying to make the connection between what's here and what's like in your hand. So you're not looking at the other ones on there, but also a lot of the times you're really not making I'm not usually making like the very small connections. It's like if you're like, well, there's a spider here, and in this corner there's like a shadow that looks vaguely like it's got a bunch of legs.
What about the time of the suit of armor, though? Was that specifically because of the suit of armor in the pillar?
A little bit. I mean, the reason I chose that one was more like you saw like the knight and the princess.
Oh, okay.
And then this was like the interior of her room.
Sure.
Kind of a thing.
Oh.
You know, because there was like the big dress and all that
Sure,
kind of
okay,
jazz. As soon
okay.
as you said there's the knight outfit in there, and I was like, also that, yeah.
Yeah, that was lucky.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing. You guys weren't gonna pick that one, and then you said that, and then I was like, oh yeah, definitely. And I was like, oh, thank God.
It's just like, people are like, oh, it's definitely this, blah, 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 hovering over wrong one. And then somebody's like, but what about this that we've been ignoring? It's the right one. Or are you just like, ah?
Yes, yeah. And so I tried my best. Whenever I was doing this, it was because I didn't want to display any more
I know, it's the
emotion
poker
anymore.
face one, yeah.
But
It's like when you watch people play poker and they're like, all in.
yeah. That is
Oh.
essentially that. I don't want to give anything away. But thank you guys so much for tuning into AFK. I hope you had a lot of fun. If you enjoyed this, I would really recommend it. It's a very quick game, easy to learn. We got 3 games, and technically we still have half an hour left in the stream, but 3 is the max, and also I don't want to bring it right to the thing anyway because it's Serge's birthday.
Yeah.
We're gonna go get some nachos or something like that. And a reminder that this stream is brought to you by the amazing folks over at wormwoodgaming.com. If you want to get one of their amazing products, we use them on all kinds of streams that we do here on the channel. And if you live in the U.S., you can use code LRR for free shipping, and everywhere else, you can use code LRR World for $10 off shipping.
Exactly.
Your mic is still rubbing on.
Okay. $10 off shipping. Wormwood Gaming, slaps table. You can fit so many fucking woods in these boys.
And even regular wood, too.
Memes.
Memes. Also a reminder that this stream is brought to you by you over at our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You're the reason that, I don't know, Serge got older. It's your fault. You did this.
Yeah, you helped us pay him money so he could use that to eat food and continue to live.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
your
like-
fault he's getting older.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
I could have died of hunger years ago.
And maintain that fresh, full, youthful zip.
I hope you're proud of yourself.
He's
We've got a bunch of other great streams coming on up in the week. So let's talk about what's going on. Starting with tomorrow.
It's that new time checkpoint.
Yeah.
You sound excited.
Yeah, this is
That show.
This will be our second checkpoint at the new time, and it should be good. We're excited. And then after that, we have
More
another
checkpoint?
thing. Wait.
Hold.
Ooh.
LRMTG.
Woo.
James and Adam are going to be playing some of the Magical cards. And then it's
More checkpoint.
the long game.
Yeah, the first long game.
And we're starting it off with not a legacy game, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
It's because Ian is away in Ottawa. So
Because of course the legacy game we will be playing would be Pandemic.
yeah.
But whatever the case, we're going to be playing some Hero Quest, which is sort of a legacy game before legacy games were a thing.
Yeah, the OG.
Tips Fedora.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's going to be a silly time. We'll have to see. I don't even. I'll be running it, and we have all sorts of. We have an assortment of funny people to be on it. I forget who all actually. I think
it's-
everybody's been on Hero
Yeah,
Quest at
it's
some point.
It's myself, Alex, Cameron, and Graham. I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
A good mix of boys.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got the second episode of Play It Forward.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
very
we
good
get to
acting.
see more of La Mulana and the tricksy tricks in that. I hear it has got all sorts of traps.
Yeah, I might get to kill God.
That's cool.
The classic JRPG dream.
Is that if things go well or if things go badly?
Depends on what I do with the.
On your perspective.
Yeah. How do you
All right.
feel about God? That's what we're gonna get.
Are you asking Richard
Tell
Dawkins
me
or a nun? Like,
Your thoughts on God.
I went there too.
let's not talk about this on the first date. Can you imagine if somebody busted that out? You'd be like, I'm tapping out of this right
Yep.
now.
I
Yep.
did, and I didn't pick up on it, and I'll tell that story over nachos.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Somebody did that to you?
So yeah, all right, whatever. Here's the story from the date. It was they out of nowhere were like, if you could meet any person ever in all of history, who would you meet? And I was like, that's a weird question. I never thought about that. And they're like, Jesus.
Oh, and you're like,
And I was like, huh, cool.
Beep, beep, beep.
And I was like, I was like, okay, that's interesting. That was interesting. Like,
they were just waiting for you to answer so they could ignore your answer and talk,
And talk about
Jesus.
Jesus. Yeah, that's what that sounds like to me.
I mean, even if they wanted to talk about Muhammad Ali, that's like poor play conversationally.
Yep. You were held captive in a conversation.
yeah.
Anyways, Friday Night Paper Fight.
Yeah.
Guess what?
It's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy draft. Oh, baby.
Oh, dang.
It's going to be good. And normally conspiracy, of course, is with you draft in a pot of 8 and then have two 4-person games. But we're going to be doing with 6 and have 2 3-person games.
Yeah.
Because 8 people is a little bit too many people for in our studio here. But yeah, it's conspiracy 1, right? The doing.
No, I think we're doing Take the Crown.
Is it Take the Crown? Okay.
Yeah.
Conspiracy 2. conspiracy
Electric-
harder.
Electric Stabaloo.
Sabaloo, yeah.
That's where Kaya's from.
And then we got Adam's Game House,
Ooh, golf.
where he's going to be playing some Golf Cloud 2, apparently. And then it's going to be the Punch a Chunk Challenge. James and Serge dig the whole thing, and it's going to be silly.
That's a really good name.
People
It's-
watched it earlier and they really dug it. So we're back.
Yeah. It's going to be 6 hours long, so or something like that. So expect that particular joke to come up quite often.
Yep.
So yeah, that's going to be a thing. Watch two guys dig a hole
Yeah.
or dig 2 holes.
2 holes. Yeah,
Two
we're not
holes.
collaborating. This is head to head.
Yeah, competitive hole
No
digging.
collaboration.
2019. What a year to be alive.
Esports ready. I can't wait for this. We are at the bleeding edge of this new sport.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it. I'm expecting sponsors.
Yeah, do you have any, or are you still looking?
Oh, can I sponsor you, Serge? Can you be Team Kathleen?
Ooh, I was going to be Team Surge, but if I have a sponsor for Team Kathleen, I'm in.
How about Team Serge is sponsored by Kathleen?
Yeah.
I'll sponsor James.
Perfect.
yeah.
All right, we can wage our war via our proxies.
Sweet.
Benjamin.
Yeah, there we go.
I love the idea of getting like
wait.
sponsorship of like a like a tool company like
I'll
get
text
like
James.
somebody that just makes shovels and picks and
Sure.
stuff.
Yeah.
What's for putting as sponsored by Kathleen at the end of your team name, and possibly I don't think I'm gonna have time to get you a jersey made up, but like what kind of like sport, like what's on your sports sponsorship rider?
Interesting. I mean, you could be part of the energy drink brand that like really fuels me. Boy, when I'm feeling tired down in the mine pits, I sure am appreciative of Kathleen brand coffee. Now I'm ready to keep on digging.
Okay, so like just bring you something from Hey Happy.
Or if I was like, after a hard day's work, I'm pretty excited to put on these Kathleen brand shoes, so when I go up and down the ladder, I don't slip. Don't fall, because you got Kathleen. Keep.
All right, I have some sponsorship. We'll discuss it offline as to better preserve the element of surprise for our viewers, but I do have some sponsorship ideas that we can discuss.
I like this.
I'm gonna make James a jersey.
Kathleen do his wardrobe. Ooh, but Serge always looks so good. I don't think he needs my help in that regard.
We could collaborate.
I think legal representation is really where I shine for you.
So, but after the Punch a Chunk Challenge, assuming that it ends at some point, there's going to be some Rhythm Cafe on Sunday. And
Yay!
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 More old
Yay!
school
What
musical.
Yay.
And then we're back to Play It Forward. But we just had, I know, that's how it goes.
More
La
money.
Mulana shall fall.
Sorry.
I'll
Paul had an
kill
argument
another
with
god
himself
and-
for a
I
moment
know.
there.
Like, I'll keep killing God if I have to.
Yeah. If God comes back, you just have to knock him down again, I guess.
On God. Because I really want to kill him.
That's how that song goes.
Yeah.
All right, let's welcome some subscribers.
Yay!
Yay!
Thanks
Serge
all
me
you
first.
wonderful people for supporting us in all the ways that you do. But in particular, thanks to these people who subscribe during the stream. Starting with
Our old friend, Faded Oasis, for 25 months.
Look at
Thank you.
Spoopifer.
And our new friend, Canvas Wolf Doll, who's been here for 30 months.
And our green friend, Johnny G, for 32 months.
And a friend we're all familiar with, our dear old friend, Thunder Voice 1. Thank you. 16 months.
And our distant friend, Wellbog, for 15 months.
How about somebody who I would consider a friend under the right circumstances? It's Party God.
It's that
been
cool
here for-
uncle that lets you have a sip of your beer. Azure Shock for 16 months. Welcome
See
back.
that, yeah. Siley or Silly?
Silly.
Siley one now. Silly one now. 38 months of support.
Yeah. And less of a friend, more of a lover, Gaboosum, 2 months. Thank you.
We have an understanding. Kumakori and I, 22 months.
It's my roommate from college, Professor Bird of Bird Law, for 3 months. Welcome back.
It's complicated between Alaro 56 and I, but we've been working through about 23 months of history.
Facebook friends only, Jeremy Noel, 21 months.
My former best friend, now my mortal enemy, Mr. Dirty. 22 months.
Potentially my father. It's Silicon Tone for 55 months. Welcome back.
Dated in college, Horn and I, 54 months.
Yeah.
Hi.
My half sister, Void Spinner, 30 months. Thank you.
I've sworn that if I see this person on the street, I'll cross the road. It's as Arkansas Jenkins for 15 months.
You have a lot of enemies.
No, you
Yes.
should always invite to D&D. It's Adam. Yo, man. Hi. My
Insects.
for 28 months. Welcome back.
So, weird story. My old college roommate, Music Magic, and I, we lived together for about 20 months.
Wow.
Oh, wow. I never lived with my old college professor. Thank you for that. Don't want to live with you and Ninja. Like 24 months? That's too long.
Okay, we used to hate each other, but then we actually went to therapy and realized that we had a lot of issues that we had common ground on. It's Ray Manicus and I, 61 months.
I once watched Zeppelin 7790 eat 500 hot dogs for 9 months. It was wild.
So I got to serve temporarily Araya coffee when I was working there. Just got to say, I was like, whew. Anyways, 1 year, thank you.
Yeah. I really love their voice work in that one new anime. You know that one. Zuniest, 18 months of work on that.
Oh my gosh, I wrote a very erotic letter to Oatway.
Did you now?
He's going for any relationship.
All right.
9 months, I'm not thinking this through.
Due to some bad science, Aguafish has been turning to a living chicken nugget, gifted by anonymous gifter. You can thank them.
That was amazing because Sponsored Gamers and I went to an all-you-could-eat chicken nugget buffet. Oh no!
Dun dun dun!
Thank you, Mary Cat.
I turned them vegan, Jade Warrior, 61 months ago.
Oh, and Contingent Cat is a member of this chat.
There were a lot of
neutral.
murderers today, but let me give a shout out to all these other murderers. Like Earthen One, and Zento69, and E-Block, and Koshindan, who killed 251 bits. Bens.
Yeah.
The bits.
bits.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into AFK. I hope you had fun. This was goofy. This is a very blue background. I experimented with the lights. I look a little pale. I don't like this at all. But I think it's pretty neat. Tune in next week where we play another board game, probably. Who knows? We're going to go celebrate Serge's birthday. So, bye!
Why?